I wouldn't care.
And make sure you turn the stinger on.
Give you more than 5 seconds. Hit start and then scratch my head. I forgot. So thank you.
Somebody got a toot.
I don't have a toot, my nigga. Trying to take us to the fucking top. Somebody over here gotta have the warrior spirit.
I got the warrior spirit. You Jew?
Come on, fam. You instantly trying to get us banned.
You could be Jewish. They don't know that.
Sure, that would be assuming.
Exactly.
But it doesn't matter, my nigga. I don't even want to say the word. Whoa.
Fuck.
That's not even the word that I feel comfortable saying without fear of fucking retaliation from somebody.
Yeah, my homie said that is the only word that you could be like, that's the person. And it can also be like a slur.
Yeah.
Wild times we live in.
Indeed.
I blame your generation.
Fair. It's fair as hell. It's because of this generation that the next generation is gonna be like that little nigga. Just say it's wind, grass. Is it raining? It's supposed to rain.
No.
Okay. You want me to open the door?
I ain't got time for Mr. Armadillo. We about to start the show.
I feel that.
This shit is Ted's got a dog.
What kind?
Giant Schnauzer.
Schnauzer.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is that?
I told Super about the hard trail. Hopefully she comes.
Oh, these guys. That look pretty cool.
He said he got him a little older. Oh, this nigga D got a Twitch thing. I was watching him play Call of Duty yesterday.
How does he act? Does he have a camera?
No.
Does he have a mic?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he talk?
Yeah, he does. He's actually pretty entertaining.
Okay. Well, this is a lot of my homies now are like doing the Twitch thing, but they are shit streamers. Like they do. It's just a nigga that's playing the game and sometimes speaks. It's like, fam, you think somebody's gonna fucking watch you?
Nah. It's him and his homeboy, and they be talking. Yeah. He's actually in here right now. Him and his homeboy, he be talking. The only thing that, the only critique that I have on him is that he was camping too much.
Hey, man. Well, yeah.
When they were losing.
Oh. Well, that's the case then. My nigga, you ain't got shit to lose, my nigga. We here to get niggas watching, get in the mix.
LOL.
Yeah. I feel like niggas don't realize they're like doing shit like that. It's look like the equivalent of like doing a podcast like this. Like you can't really have no dead air.
Yeah.
Like that mean like if any random nigga jumps in, you don't want to just a random nigga jump in. You're not saying nothing, then they just sitting there looking at nothing for a while. You have to always be talking. Something always has to be going on, so that if somebody fucking jumps in, they can, I guess, be entertained.
Yeah.
Or they know what the fuck is going on, and they're not just hopping in some shit where it's just a nigga with a mic.
God damn, son.
Hey man, it's just gonna be like that the whole pod. We just gotta power through.
Yeah.
I'm probably I'm gonna try to fix my fucking audio shit this weekend. Hopefully my job give me Friday off, and I just take all Friday to try to lock in on that shit. And if I can't get that shit fixed, I'm gonna just fucking pay somebody to fix the other computer. I don't want to, but
Hey, man.
do what I gotta do.
It's what it is sometimes.
You know? What you just do? I thought that's what you did. I said, there's no way this nigga just did that move. There's no way.
I was trying to be cool.
Oh my god, nigga, that shit sound just mucusy and phlegmy. Nigga, hold this goo right quick.
6 people here, man. Run the shit, please.
And let me say this, and understand what I'm telling you. And I'm on record for this.
Banter Debauchery.
It's a no good, lousy son of a... That's exactly what he is.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy.
I didn't do that. What happened here?
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
You breaking stuff.
Did I? How'd I do that?
The hell? Welcome, everybody.
I don't think it looks like that on the stream.
Welcome, everybody, to episode... Yeah, it does. Episode 99 of Banter and Debauchery. How's everybody doing there today? I mean, everybody's doing great. Everybody doing fine.
You know? We look choppy? Oh, can't see anything.
It look like
We look choppy a little bit. No, we in the game.
No, it looks fine.
I just want to make sure. The internet's been fucking up the past couple of weeks. And I'm not the biggest fan of that. Last week was something else. I feel like that shit killed all the momentum.
I felt like the second half was better than the first half.
I mean, content-wise, sure, but I'm just saying as far as like the niggas that was in here. Like,
The intro? She said no intro. I think the intro played. I don't know. Hey, welcome to the shit show called Banter and Debauchery.
You know, we'll get this shit figured out one day. We need Ethernet. I need you to drill a hole in the ceiling.
That's not happening.
Okay.
That is just the only thing that I can say is we get a fucking
whatever that shit is.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Okay.
Well, only thing that I can say is maybe get one of those Wi-Fi boosters and put it somewhere in here. God damn it! Now I'm fucking hot.
What'd you just do?
What'd I do? I didn't do anything. I touch something?
We back, man. Anyways, this shit is starting off rough. How was your week, man?
It was well, they delivered my mattress today.
Mm-hmm.
And they delivered my mattress today, and they brought me the wrong mattress. So they had to
What do
come.
you mean you said they brought the wrong mattress? Like
They brought someone else's mattress.
Like it was, but would it have been like the same size?
Nah, it was the same size, but it was thin.
Oh,
It looked like it didn't belong here.
okay.
Is he playing right now? Oh, I think he just sent me the link so I could send it to you for his Twitter shit.
Okay.
But they sent to me the wrong mattress, but I had to fix my bed frame because the people who actually like installed the bed frame 20 years ago didn't do a good job of installing it. And I'll be damned if
Some would say if it's been supporting you for 20 years, I think they did a damn good job.
well, I've only been on it for 3, so
Good enough.
but like I fixed that, so I think that's cool now. So yeah, but when I fixed it, it was a bunch of dust and shit, and I ain't been right since.
Hey, man, you should have known better.
What do you mean you should know better?
If you're going under something that's been in the same location for 20 years, you think there's not going to be dust buildup?
It had to be fixed.
I feel that. I'm just saying.
It had to be. It was either that or sleep on the floor.
Hey, man. Oh, I'm the type of nigga, I can fall asleep any goddamn where.
I know.
I'm a demon.
Not me, nigga. I need comfort, man.
Don't say that to me because you're talking about my fucking bed frame. Don't say that to me.
Yes. I need comfort,
You
man.
don't need a bed frame. We're not going to stand on that. But I got one now, so whatever.
Listen,
Why am I talking so low?
I don't know, but I forgot for a second. I was like, "What the fuck is this nigga talking about?" But it immediately snapped in my head. This nigga over here, man. But you can legit fall asleep everywhere. You're like a hobo.
You know, I feel like that's a great attribute to have,
To be a hobo?
to be able to sleep anywhere.
No, because that means you fall asleep anywhere, and then fucking something can happen to you because you just.
I didn't say I would fall asleep anywhere. I just said I have the ability to do so.
Let's say you super tired, and instead of niggas like me can't fall asleep. Like I gotta goddamn sleep. Like I gotta be in some kind of comfort. Niggas like hobo niggas like you, not off anywhere. You the type of nigga that be in the airport like this.
What the fuck is wrong with that?
You're in a fucking airport. Number one, go to sleep on a plane, nigga.
Well, I ain't never been on a plane, so I couldn't even tell you about the airplane experience. So let me not even speak from ignorance. I'll speak from ignorance. If the shit is delayed for X amount of time, and I got to sit there, because I'm never the nigga that's gonna get there dummy early. I'm getting there on time.
Dummy early is on time when you fucking with planes.
Oh,
You gonna fuck around, fucking they board at 4:30. Your ass gonna get there at 4:25. You gonna miss your flight. You gonna be like the little Asian lady in Vegas trying to fucking pass everybody. My flight is in 15 minutes. Look. My flight is in 15 minutes. Look.
well, let's keep it a bean. If it's me and I miss the chance to go somewhere, I'm not gonna be mad about it.
That's facts. Nigga Brad don't give a shit about nothing. He don't give a fuck about nothing.
Somebody was literally at work like, you should spend more time with your friends. Like, I do. Like, outside of you. You know? It's like go out more. I pull up on niggas at niggas' cribs. Like, you need to go out and do more shit. Outside of the Golden Anchor gang, all my other homies is fucking hood boogers that I never go anywhere with.
I believe it.
And they'll never watch this to fucking verify that I said that, but tried that once before. I've been like Dave and Buster's hitting the streets, and niggas is like they the niggas. Hey, red shirt, black pants, about just trying to bag any chick that walks past. Like, I don't want to be around a nigga like that.
Sound like somebody I know.
I'm like, the fuck away. Like, hey, take that shit elsewhere, my nigga. I'll be over here doing what I came here to do, have fun, and you can go anywhere and try to bag a chick. You know,
David Buster's would be the place to do it.
I feel that, but don't do it near me. That ain't making me look like I'm thirsty. I don't give a fuck about nobody in here. I'm trying to play these games.
That's when you got to do this move. Just not look.
Or just get up and leave.
Hey, shorty with the baby fat shirt. Shout out to 2004.
Just stand up and walk away. That one,
I think you look weird when you do that.
What, walk away?
Yeah, you get up and walk away. Just sit there.
What's weird about that?
I don't. It seems weird. Like if a nigga trying to bag a bitch, you just get up and walk away.
I'm like, giving this nigga free range.
I'm so embarrassed. I don't get up and walk nowhere, nigga. I want to see how this.
I can tell.
Oh shit! Well, you've been on one today, huh?
You the one that came out here in a bad mood.
I'm good now. I didn't say anything mean to you.
Yes, you did. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't remember saying anything mean to you. Hey.
Okay, we're on there, so we don't got to talk about it. But you did, and that's all. That's all that has to be said.
This is mad from that. You get mad from that for like an hour ago. Let it go.
I did let it go, nigga. We're making content.
Oh,
if you're gonna be doing
bullshit.
that out pod, if you're gonna be doing that out pod, you might well let me take the reins.
Listen, what do you want from me? I got hit by a literal dust bowl.
Be better.
Then I was sitting there, the wooden shit. Listen, it was a lot this morning. Nigga was
Get your genetics up.
just.
Is that a genetic thing, like allergies?
No, it's not allergies. It's just fucking the dust is fucking with me.
Call them a demon. No, that's every day.
Yeah. But like is the dust? I mean, everybody's allergic to dust and shit, but it's just the dust has been fucking with me since then. I just need to get right.
I feel that. You ain't got no fucking. You need one of them squirt joints.
I mean, I don't need that. Right? I needed to pass. Like,
You got like a rolled ankle.
yeah, just needed to pass.
Okay.
Like once
Never letting that go. By the way.
Hey,
But what are you talking about? Horror.
That makes me superhuman. So
Haunted Trail.
What about it?
Talking about the Renaissance Fair?
Yeah.
You said a trail.
Well, they turned it into like a whatchamacallit. They turned the whole Renaissance. They turned the whole Renaissance thing into like a haunted place.
I know that.
That's what I was telling you.
I mean, I know, but you didn't go into detail. Like, you say shit, I never questioned it. It's like, all right, my nigga, no.
Well, I ain't going into detail because I don't know that much about it. I just know it's a haunted house and they turned the whole thing into a whatchamacallit. Because I always wondered, what did they do over there when there was no fucking Georgia Renaissance Festival? This shit just sitting there. I mean, I saw they used it in Loki. The show Loki. They used it in Loki. We're in Ohio. Like, nigga, no, you're not. You down the street. Fuck you talking about?
Hey, man, don't be trying to give away the geographical.
So, this motherfucker. Yeah. Get ready, nigga.
But that's your week.
I'm gonna be real with you. On Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I didn't leave my room.
I feel that way. One of those weekends, lazy weekend, you know. Well, I'm about the same. Like the only highlight was that shit with the picture. Let's talk about it. I hate dreams that are too close rooted to like reality because it always fucks me up when I wake up from shit.
Like, God damn it.
What?
Dreams, like,
Yeah.
You have a good dream, you wake up, you're like, God.
No, but it's like I feel like all my dreams as of late have been like mad, like just not lit, just like mad, just like boring shit, like shit that could like actually happen in real life.
So
like,
it's been like you?
Not gonna acknowledge that. Like the other day, like I had a dream. This is not this is kind of off topic, but I had a dream about like me and Renata moved to like some ghetto trash ass area. And I was like, oh, okay, well, when I know I stack up my money, I'll do this. I can get us up out of here in a little bit. Like, that shit is boring as hell. Why the fuck am I dreaming about this? But anyways, I want to say it was like Saturday or Sunday. I'm having a dream. I'm in my bed, in the bedroom, watching TV. I'm hearing some bumping and thumping out in the living room. And I sleep with the door closed because I'm not a psychopath. I would never just want to look out into the hallway and see a nigga standing there. If I need to hear a door open so I know somebody enters the room, so I know it's game time. Right? So in the dream, I'm watching TV and the door creeps open. And in real life, Renata has a bookshelf in the room of just like mad random shit like books and awards from yonder year and shit like that. There's a picture that's on top of the bookshelf and it'll occasionally fall. Loud as fuck for no fucking reason.
Why do you keep putting it back on top of the bookshelf then?
I put it away and she keeps putting it back in place because she needs it to be displayed to nobody that comes in the room. Whatever. I let it be. Not no more though. So in the middle of this dream of somebody breaking into the shit, the picture falls off the shit in real life, and of course, being a real one, a nigga's gonna jump the fuck up, startled like hell. So I jump up and she jumps up, so we both are like, "What the fuck?" But I'm still thinking it's the dream. So my vision ain't the best right now, so I can't really see what's happening effectively. So when I wake up, I look at the door and it looks like the door is open, but it's not. And I look over and it looks like there's a nigga looming over me. So I jump hard as fuck. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like I know Renata, she was already awake. So to me, like, I don't know her. I'm assuming to Renata, I look like this. I wake up like this. She's looking at me like, what the fuck? And then I just randomly do that shit again out of nowhere. Cause she's like, babe, like, what's going on? What's happening? So I can't tell her what just happened in my brain. So I gotta just keep that shit to my fucking self. So I didn't even say, babe, what's going on? I'm like, nigga just dozed back off. I didn't even look at it. I just went back to sleep. I can't just say that I got spooked by a phantom nigga that wasn't even there. That shit scared the fucking piss out of me.
Oh boy.
I hate that's like shit when the dream is too close to reality. Like when I wake up and you still feel like you're in the dream, like in my mind, I'm like the bang that happened in real life was an actual nigga breaking in my shit. So now I'm thinking it's a nigga standing over me. He already got the drop on me. I'm finished.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And you can't explain no shit like that. Like, see what happened was I thought it was a dream nigga. The dream nigga broke in here. He fucked shit up in real life, and now I got spooked. So I would hate for a real nigga to break in here because at that point we were finished.
I dead ass would have been like, stop putting that goddamn thing on the top shelf, shit. And I would have just turned over.
I couldn't say nothing because at that point the second jump came from me, just the dream. Dream nigga looked like he was about 6'8". Dream nigga would have finished me. Or like when you see fucking pile of clothes in the corner, you just wake up and it looks like it's a nigga.
Yeah, I was saying that. My cousin said that. Like, she was like, yeah, I was like, my pile of clothes is right next to me, nigga. So I just turned my back. You
It's on the bed?
You gonna get me. You gonna get me.
It's on the bed?
No, it's on the chair.
Oh, yeah.
So you gonna get me. You gonna get me. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, let's send her the link. Ew, I'm fucking up. But yesterday when I was in my car, I told you, I was driving, nigga. I ain't driving. I look in the rearview mirror and I thought I see a head, nigga. I didn't even go, huh? I went.
You would have been fucking dead, my nigga.
Then I look back again, and then it's just water going down. It's just water going down the back windshield. Then all I could think of in my mind is just like, motherfucking like how monsters be in the rearview mirror going, ah, and I just would have been like, I'm driving, man.
You would have been finished, fam. I was real big into like watching them niggas that be telling like fucked up stories on YouTube, and like a lot of the stories would like some of the shit's like it's getting kind of repetitive, so I kind of fell off that whole little train. Yeah. But niggas would tell stories like, yeah, I was delivering pizza, and then when I came back to the car, I noticed that one of the doors was open, so I ran back to the nigga crib, asked if I could fucking call the cops. And then it turns out they go back out to the car, and it was like they see a knife in the back seat, and the door was open, so like a nigga was getting ready to fucking stab that shit or whatever. So now I'm always gonna look in the back seat before I do anything.
Lock your car door. But I haven't been looking at my back seat lately. It's been getting in the car and driving. You know, when I go to work, it'd be dark as fuck.
Yeah.
I looked up, like I walked out the door yesterday, and I looked into the sky. It was like the full moon. And then there's just one cloud just moving dummy fast, but the other ones are moving slow. And I was like, I just looked at the sky and said, one more day. I just got in the car.
You know? Well, your neighborhood is, I'm not afraid of danger here.
I mean, you shouldn't be. You bring the hoodery here, but other than that.
Nigga, your neighborhood, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Somebody that live in this neighborhood can't fucking drive. Somebody. It's not me. I wouldn't get into a head-on collision with a supposedly parked car. Or whatever the fuck happened that day.
That motherfucker must have been bullshitting, my nigga. Like,
I'm telling you, it was on the right side of the road where I should be going, and somebody got into a fucking, it looked like somebody had to be going at least 50 miles an hour. Oh. And they crashed into somebody's car.
Like I tell you all the time, when I come into my neighborhood, I go like this. Like I'm supposed to be over here, but like when I hit the turn, I go from and I merge over.
Yeah.
My dad's like, I remember one time is me and my dad in the car with a Snowy. And fucking, well, you don't know Snowy, but my old dog, and he was like, "Hey, it's like, hey, we almost home. I don't know why B is driving like we're in NASCAR, but whatever." I just went like this. One more minute.
I hate the subs. Don't sub me, my nigga. Like, just say it. If you don't appreciate my driving, my nigga, just say that. Don't try to talk to the dog and shit on me through the dog.
I don't give a fuck. I was almost home. Niggas about to go in the house and go to sleep.
I feel that.
Sleep, they say, is the cousin of death.
That's dark. Let's get dark.
Man, let's get dark. I guess I'll go to Hotel Chronicles after I wipe my nose.
Yeah. But
other than that, I
don't think I had none either of a real note. Anyways,
I ain't do shit though. The most exciting thing happened to me was the bed, and yeah, shout out to Rolly. I got a story about Snowy and Rolly. So Snowy used to get groomed because he was a little spoiled pup. Love that dog, but he was all white, right? Mm-hmm. Dog is all white. So Rolly used to help me out because I didn't have a car in New York. So Rolly used to help me out and take me to go pick him up from the groomers. Mm. So no, he didn't take me that day. But anyway, the dog just got groomed that day. So this nigga Rolly comes over with Checkers. And I don't know if anybody remembers, but Checkers used to have chili. Wasn't Wendy's.
I think it was Wendy's.
But I think Checkers did have chili up there too. But let's say this nigga had chili. Mm-hmm. What color is chili?
Say red and brown, burgundy-ish.
Yes. So this nigga, that's why he's laughing. This nigga, we playing a game. He goes, I don't want this. Snowy's in the room with us. We chilling. This nigga puts the chili down for the dog to have. I'm not paying attention because we playing the game. All here, I'm looking. I see Snowy's face in the chili bowl. This nigga looks up, whole face red. Nigga just came from the groomers. Groomer is not cheap. I was like, yo, I had to keep this nigga in the room because I'd be damned if I sent him out the room right. My mom's room was like right next to mine. I'll be damned. Had to close the door and keep the nigga in the room until he licked the chili off his face. Nigga's whole face was red.
I feel that.
Whole face red.
Man, I wouldn't give it. Did it have beans in it?
I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't eat fast food chili.
I feel that.
I probably did have beans in it, but nigga, the dog is white. The dog is pure white.
I mean, if it was a different color, would it have made a difference?
Yeah, if it was brown, who gives a shit? You can't really see brown on the nigga was white. Imagine this headband I got on right now, and I just pour ketchup on it.
I look at you like a madman.
Huh?
I look at you like a madman.
But just saying, like, motherfucking dog just come from the groomer and nigga gonna give the dog chili. This shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Snowy, man. R.I.P., man. Oh, man.
Too soon. You know? Yeah, I don't think I got too much a note happening, you know, outside of me trying to get my creative shit back. Trying to make some content, trying to grow this bitch. Trying to understand the sphere of like being a quote unquote content creator. This shit is fucking. It's yuck. It's yuck.
Yeah, man.
On all fronts.
It's mostly because these people nowadays are just the biggest bundle of sticks I ever seen.
I mean, that is. I won't say niggas are hard to please, but the shit you have to like do to like get any kind of like fucking steam. Yeah, man, you got the YouTube channel. You need to promote the Instagram. You need to do the TikTok, Facebook. You need to have every social media platform covered. Need to be promoting nonstop. Need to always have something going, even if it's not like real. Not if it's even us. Like I was even thinking about like going down the route of fucking just posting random shit. Just like, yeah, what y'all niggas think about this? Doing shit like that. It's like I don't like being on social media like that because it exposes me to ignorance, and I don't like that shit, fam.
I just been bombarding fucking people. Like when somebody famous tweets, I just drop the link in there. One guy was like, "Hey, check this out."
You keep doing that.
But check this shit out. One white guy was like, "Hey, check this out." Nigga said, "This is crazy. I went from 200 subscribers to 4,000 in a day, man. I'm so appreciative to y'all." And I was just sitting there like this. Bitch, I'm in the middle of the night doing this shit. Ain't nobody checking this shit. I ain't even get one.
I mean, how many followers do you have?
What you talking about?
The guy.
Like on Twitter?
Yeah. You don't be doing your due diligence.
The nigga just said he went YouTube from fucking 200 to 4,000. From dropping the fucking, hey, check this out. And the same tweet I'm dropping the shit in.
But I'm saying if you would have checked his follow account, then it could make a lot more sense. Your Twitter is something else.
I was on my hating bag, and I was doing it from the podcast Twitter.
I mean, but that ain't got no steam behind it.
Yeah, well, niggers,
and people, and you have to spam.
Exactly.
When you're at the bottom, the grind to get from the bottom to even minimal recognition, it's a rough area. Y'all been here. You see us over 2 years in the game.
Right, don't be shaking your head at us. All right?
Niggas
gotta do what we gotta do. Got smoke crack on the corner, we got smoke crack on the corner.
Legit.
We gotta do what we gotta do.
I don't know what step is next, but well, I do know, but we'll work on that in our spare time. Anyway, let's get into Hotel Chronicles.
Oh, that's right. That's why I picked my phone up for that. All right, so I actually had
a judge said they be lying. Like the dude that said that's probably lying.
Oh.
Might be.
I've seen it though. I remember the nigga that live streamed the Locks versus Dipset shit. That nigga, I watched his subscriber count go from 900 to 15,000.
I mean, but he'll never make no money though.
Just gotta get him in the door, man.
He'll never make any money.
Running spoons.
Niggas that do shit like that is like if niggas only subscribing for watching live streams of fights and shit, that means you niggas only gonna watch your shit when you live streaming something. And if you're not live streaming something, ain't nobody gonna click on that shit.
If you get 15,000, right, and you can get 2,000 of them niggas to stay, that's a win to me. If you get 1,000 of them niggas to stay,
I mean, if you got something to say, you think that any nigga that's going down that route got something to say?
I'm just saying, like,
I hear you.
If that happened with us, like,
if we did some random shit, got like 10,000 subs, but we got shit to say though.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm just saying the nigga did this. I saw the nigga do the shit. Will I do nefarious things to get fucking subs?
But I never go down that route because we risk getting the channel shut down.
Yeah, well.
So he's playing with fire.
Sometimes you don't get burned.
Sometimes, but do you want to risk that and lose everything?
Sometimes.
No, fuck that, my nigga. I did this, so I'm not losing my baby.
I did. Excuse me, nigga.
I don't give a fuck.
Could have sworn I came up with this. Anyway, but
you didn't do the work.
Oh man. So when I was going to work, speaking of niggas talking about work, when I was going to work, I saw like a horrible crash off the exit. So, you know what I mean? I debated with myself. Should I call 911? Should I let this nigga just like fuck him? Right? So
I would never.
So I was like, man, let me do the right thing. So I called 911, right? Call 911. Brrr, brrr. Niggas hit me with the automated, somebody will be with you shortly. Shit start ringing again. I'm like, oof. Just start thinking of Flavor Flav. 911 is a joke. You know what I'm saying? So shorty get on the phone. 911, what's your address? I said, yo, I'm driving. I just got off the exit, yada, yada, yada. And there's a gray Dodge Challenger slammed into the wall, looked pretty bad. So I don't know if anybody called it in yet. She was like, hold on, let me look. I'm just like this, driving my car. Get to the light. Homeless man's like, the homeless man that I see every day. Can I get some money, man? Like, bro, I just gave you $5 yesterday. You did? Get away from me. But anyway, so like, she goes, oh yeah, Dodge Challenger, exit, yada, yada, yada. Oh yeah, somebody did call that in. Thank you. I said, no problem. And I just hung the phone up. So I thought it was crazy that they hit me with the automated joint. Like, nigga, what if I was bleeding? What if I was saying, call the ambulance, somebody was shot? You know what I'm saying?
Don't die yet.
Yeah. Listen, I understand that you're bleeding out, but somebody will be with you shortly. 911 emergency. What's your address?
Just, I mean, it's like the equivalent of the damn, the telling niggas to calm down when they're dying.
Yeah.
You're like, fam, I'm as calm as I can be. I'm watching my life leave my body right now. You want me to say this with vim and vigor?
Oh, no. They got me. Oh, they got me. Oh, who has you, sir? Who has you?
Yeah, I think that is kind of wild to see you have an attitude even after you was already, unless you was on the phone with like a dickhead and then like, now I gotta, let me calm down.
If it's anything like that pastor that, remember that video?
Yeah. Like if you dealt with that nigga and then you got to have a real conversation with somebody afterwards, I probably would have a little bit of a residual attitude left over.
I feel you. So like that happened, and then all right, so nothing happened for the rest of the night, but then something happened, and then like
what day is this?
This is Friday.
Okay,
this is Friday. Yeah, so Friday, this chick come downstairs. This chick comes in. This pretty chick checks in, like nice titties, but she's older. She's with a bunch of friends. So her friend comes down, and I'm thinking her friend is like, her stomach is protruding. So I'm thinking she's pregnant. She was drunk. She wasn't pregnant. This is some wild shit. But anyway, she's a little tiny girl she lives in Vegas, but she's from the Bay. She made sure she tell me that 3 times. Now, my homie that works with me, his brother came. And they was on some shit like together, but she was talking my ear off. She was like, yeah, I got 5 kids,
two of my kids died this year, and like it's like, but she was going in. She was like, yeah, I got my baby daddy. My baby daddy was murdered. My baby dad was murdered, and today my brother's friend got murdered. Maybe that's why I'm down here talking to you because I'm trying to get my mind off it. But yada yada yada, blah blah. But she was going in. She was talking. While she was talking, my homeboy's brother is massaging her at the desk.
Define massage.
He was doing this. She was talking. While she was talking to me, he's going. So she's like, yeah. And I'm sitting here trying to be attentive watching this chick. So she goes in like nothing good happened in Atlanta. I get this motherfucker, everything closed. I live in Vegas. Every shit is open 24 hours. I'm like, well, we in the Bible Belt. You go from Sin City to the Bible Belt. Shit closed around here about 3 o'clock. Yeah. Oh, man, this is some bullshit. So she's sitting there talking. She told me for about an hour and a half. And I was on the fence about talking to her because he was massaging her the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And
whatever.
He was definitely on some demon time. But like, what happened was, I'm looking at the clock.
Mm-hmm.
And at work, I got a window to watch what I want to watch before Vay calls me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at the clock. She's talking my ear off. I'm trying to watch The Office. And I'm just looking at her. I'm looking at the time. I'm like, that's what's up. She was like, all right, well, I think I'm going to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So she walks off. Like, did she say anything of, oh, she's an agent of chaos, by the way. Supreme agent of chaos.
How do you know?
She was like, I like assholes. I like motherfucking like yell at me and shit like that. You gonna put me in my place, or I'm gonna put you in a place, or you a bitch ass nigga. She from the Bay originally, so she was Agent of Chaos. I got Agent of Chaos story, but so much happened this weekend, I completely forgot what this bitch was talking about. Mm-hmm. I should have wrote down sub notes. I just put Agent of Chaos, and I was like, I'll remember that. And then like the rest of the fucking Hotel Chronicles is like, yeah. But anyway, he disappears with her.
Mm-hmm. Well, why didn't you tell her fuck out of here?
Because she wasn't like bad. Okay. I mean, she's making good conversation. I mean, she was talking to me and shit like that, and this and that, and motherfucking how Democrats don't do shit, and how I'm a businesswoman. That's why I voted for Donald Trump. And I was like, that's what's up. I was like, she's like, motherfucker, what did Joe Biden do for me? I was like, well, he only been in office for like 9 months, so you gotta give a nigga a chance. That's why they got 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, he ain't do shit for me. And I was like, she's talking about unemployment. I was like, yeah, you know who passed that, right? I was like, I'm not a Democrat or Republican, but you know who passed that, right? Republicans didn't want to give you no money. Well, but then I remember she was drunk, so I just went from having a debate with her to go, really? Yeah. That's what that fucking deviated into.
Okay.
So fucking shout out to Keys. He said episode 99, let's go. But so the nigga disappeared with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take her to the room. So I know what room she's in. My homie who's security get done doing his rounds. We can't find his brother. Brother came to pick him up.
Mm-hmm.
We can't find a brother. Looking for this nigga, like, yo, he's on this floor. Like, that's what floor she's on, so he got to be on this floor. He walks up. This is 4 o'clock now.
Mm-hmm.
He walks up. Can't find her. Can't find him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, I know there's no way he went into the room with them because there's a bunch of bitches in the room.
Yeah.
And if they wake up, motherfucking, and see a nigga in there,
mm-hmm.
It's going to be some wild shit. So can't find this nigga. Nigga, 4 o'clock, I told you. I get off work. This nigga Brand's still there. I said, hey, man, you might have to call that room.
Yeah.
He's like, what am I supposed to say? I go, hey, I don't mean to disturb you,
bro.
but, huh?
Still there.
I don't mean to disturb you, but, do you see a nigga in the room? He go, man. I say, yo, brother, I'm out, man. So I leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, I seen the chick on Sunday night, right? See the chick on Sunday night. She was like, yeah, I'm sorry about my friend down here talking your off. I was like, nah, she is all right. She's like, yeah, you know it's not all right. Me waking up and there's a whole nigga in my room. I was like, we were going to call you. We looking for that nigga. We were going to call you. But we didn't know how to approach. Hey, we mean to wake you up, but is there a nigga in your room?
I mean, I think that would have been an appropriate response, especially if somebody's there to pick this nigga up. Yo, tell that nigga I'm about to leave.
Yeah. That motherfucker was like, that was some other shit. Like, we didn't want to knock on the door because it was like 4 or 5 in the morning, shit like that.
Yeah.
So.
You are leaking.
Yeah. So that happened, right? And, well, that was the end of that. The next day, oh my God, this nigga comes, like, in my notes, I think in my notes is what I called this nigga, right? Because I ain't going to say his name. I'll show you right here. Hold on a second. But in my notes, I called this nigga something.
Okay.
So, this nigga walks in, right?
Is he somebody?
Huh?
Like, is this somebody?
I don't want to say his name, though.
Okay.
But, like, this nigga walks in. Mm-hmm. He from Louisiana. So, obviously, a bunch of niggas from Louisiana coming to Atlanta, and FEMA is paying for their rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if I would have known that 2 weeks ago, I turned away, like, a lot of families. I'm not going to put a number in it. Some say it's in the high double digits. But I turned away a lot of families.
From the hurricane?
Yeah, I was like, yo, I don't know if we doing that shit here. I don't know. Nobody told me about that. So they just go, okay, baby. But when I got back from Vegas, turns out we were doing that. And oops. So
you just send people to their fucking doom. That's not funny.
Yeah, it is. But so this nigga shows up, right? He calls, hey, I'm gonna be there on 12:30. I'm about to get off this train. I said, all right, man, that's a bet. Don't nigga gets there, right? Nigga comes in, I'm looking at his face. Looks like a typical black, like dark skin, yellow eyes, motherfucker. But like as I'm talking to him, this nigga's doing this.
Okay, that's no. Flag on the play.
I'm looking and I'm typing in his shit, and I'm asking him the information, and he giving it to me, no problem. So I'm thinking, well, maybe, you know what? It's 12:30. He came from New Orleans. He's tired. Right? He's tired. Me and this nigga. It was about to be me and him. So tell him, all right, B. So all you got to do, put your card down for the incidentals. FEMA take care of that. Nah, nigga. They pay for your room. You got to put the card down for incidentals. And now, usually I'd be like, but before a nigga left said, hey, make sure you get a card for these niggas incidentals. And they wouldn't tell me that shit unless niggas was clocking.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, Joe, sit down, man. He was like, nah. He's like, nah, FEMA take care of that. I'm going to call FEMA. Say, you can go do whatever the fuck you want. But look, before you do this, you got to put this card down. He was like, how much is it? $150. $150. Now, I look at niggas like this, like, yeah, niggas ain't got $150. But listen. But anyway.
They lost everything, man.
Granted. So that's why I keep that shit in my head. But like niggas will scratch and claw. You know what I mean? Oh, but then again, a lot of people are liars. Like
that's true.
One shorty came, was like, and then I could be like cynical now, but working there has made me not trust anybody. Shorty came, was like, oh, I got the FEMA thing. I got 2 rooms. So I got to ask the bitch her birthday.
Yeah.
She gave me her birthday. It's the day. So in my mind, ain't shit wrong with you. You bucking the system to get free rooms.
Wait,
She had 2 rooms, by the way.
Her birthday was what?
The day, the actual day she was checking in.
That's what she said her birthday was.
I looked at the ID.
Oh. Crazy.
So now it could have been a coincidence,
Mm-hmm.
or she could be fucking lying. In my mind, she's fucking lying. She was there with her friends, 2 rooms. Ain't no family, no shit like that. Oh, I need a room. I lost everything, baby. Let's go. Oh. Say, man. Well, that's how they talk. But I was like, well, at least you gonna get your shit back. But anyway, back to this nigga, right? So this nigga, before FEMA said I ain't gotta pay no money. Everything on here. I said, look, man, if you get this fucking room, you gotta drop the money. You gotta give me the money, or I can't give you the room. Please, you nigga, you here with all your bags and your plastic bags and shit. Come on, man. He goes, man, you lucky I got 250. You lucky I got 150. I'm just like, so I go to run the shit. I only ran the shit for like $100. Then I'm trying to tell this nigga the shit, right? How to use the elevator. He going like that. And I go, yo, you drunk? That nigga said, hell yeah, I'm drunk. I said, this motherfucker right here. I said, listen, I need you to bring it together so I can tell you this shit so I don't have to tell you this shit again. He goes, man. All right. So I tell the nigga, I'm just like, yo, this is what you got to do when you get into the elevator. And there's a girl like trying to buy something. She's like, I'm telling this nigga. The nigga said, nigga looking at me. You know how drunk people. I'm just like, yo, this motherfucker right here, man. This about to be me and him. So like, whatever. So this nigga goes, and I'm standing there because I know he's gonna go to the wrong place. I'm looking at the elevator. He was on the middle floor. I'm looking at the elevator. The shit stops at like 2 floors away from where he's supposed to be. Then it goes to 19. Then it goes to fucking 14. Then it comes back down to the lobby. The door opens. And this nigga's like this. I'm just like. So this nigga leaves. So I go, all right. I'm looking, and it goes to the floor he's supposed to go to. So I sit back down, start watching The Office, right? 5 minutes later, this nigga comes down. Shirt open. Belly out. Hey, man. You told me I can go out either door to smoke. I ain't see no damn doors on my floor. I said, outside either door. You got to come down here and go outside. This nigga went like this. I don't see no doors. I said, bro, you got to go into the lobby. And when you go into the lobby, you look left or right, you can see doors going outside. So I can't smoke cigarettes in here? Boom, I'm banging on the sign. Boom, boom, boom. Non-smoking. No smoking in the hotel. Nigga goes, man, this some bullshit, man. You some bullshit. I said, nigga, I almost came around the desk. I said, yo, take your ass to your room, man, and sober up. This nigga said, sober up? I'm about to go up there and take me about 4 mouth shots. Nigga turned around and flapped his shirt. His shirt is open, like an open button down. It said, flap. I said, this nigga just flapped me? There's no homicide. Oh, nigga. I said, not today. Not today. And it was just me because the fucking security was off. So it's just me dealing with this nigga. But motherfucking Brandon probably would have just been like, wow. But like, but this nigga, like, then he go. So I'm done with this nigga, right? He came down in the morning. He was sober. And what you call it. So I come into the work the next day, right? There's an Asian, like when I walk through to go clock in, there's an Asian outside with a bunch of little papers that all got burn marks on them. I know a heroin addict when I see one. So like I see an Asian like squatting down and like he's fucking with the papers. I'm looking at shit. And I'm like, should I say something? I was like, hey, niggas outside. Fuck. So I go running. I tell Will. I'll be like, yo, Will, niggas outside. You know what I mean? He's, so Will go talk to him. Will was like, yo, what are you doing? Niggas just got ran. So that was heroin addict number 1. All right. Heroin addict number 2.
How can you tell?
Because he was a bunch of heroin addicts. You got the little papers and shit, right? And you burn the little paper. Like they got like little, when they give you heroin, like if you buy like a bunch in bulk, you burn like the fucking paper and you either freebase the shit or you fucking use the needle when you stick it in your arm. It's different shit. But he had a whole bunch of little burnt papers. So I knew the deal. All right. So heroin addict number 2 comes in around 2:00 in the morning, right? Comes in with a scooter that you rent. Know what I mean? So he comes in with a scooter and he's like, hey man, here to get a room, man. Here to get a room. I was like, yo, I don't see your name, man. He's like, yo, somebody booked it for me, baby. Like what's it called? And this nigga, like, he said, somebody booked it for me. And I could tell he's an artist because he got paint on his hands. But I could also see the tracks on his arm. I'm like, whoo, this nigga going in. You know what I'm saying? He on his super drug shit. So the nigga see the tracks on his arm. He's like, yo, what you calling, man? He goes, all right, man. I finally found his shit, and I go, oh, you actually do have a room. Shocking. But like he goes, all right, man. So you only here for one night. You didn't throw the car down for incidentals. Incidental. I tell you, my friend's supposed to be paying for everything. I said, nah, nigga, you gotta pay for incidentals like security deposit, nigga. It's like just try helping the nigga out. I'm not gonna say how much I try to charge him, but I try to help the nigga out. This nigga didn't have that. They got a Cash App card. He had no cash on it. So he was like, hold on, man. I gotta get the cash. I don't think he coming back. He left the scooter in the lobby. I'm like, they ain't gonna have to, I'm not touching that shit.
Yeah.
They gotta roll that shit out in the morning. Like, so this nigga come back and they go like this. Look, nigga, look. I got the money. I go, all right. Swipe the card, nigga. Shit don't authorize. He goes, I don't know why it's not authorizing. Oh, God. I'm just sitting like this.
Sure, when that nigga on exit?
Nah. The nigga was on that heroin, but like he probably didn't get his high. He probably trying to go to his room so he can get the high. You know what I'm saying? So he's going through his shit right now. So like I'm looking at him like this, like, hey man, this shit ain't working. He goes, I don't understand. I was like, yo, just call them niggas and see why your shit not working. Simple. Niggas open 24 hours, right? He was like, man, do you got a card? Do you got a card? And I could just send you the money and you do it? And I went, no, I don't.
I mean, that shit wouldn't work. No
Moves wallet to the side so he can't see it bulge out my pocket. No. So he goes,
What is it? Incidentals is what, for like damages to the room?
Yeah, like if you do something.
Yeah, not to a heroin addict.
Shout out to my nigga GP, happy birthday. But yo, niggas fuck rooms up. They found one nigga before, like nigga was asleep. They was trying to get in the room. Nah, I mean, and the nigga was like, he was asleep. They banging on the door like mad loud and shit. They had to break in the door, and the nigga was like, he was in his heroin sleep. Like he didn't overdose, but he was knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, and
he had needles on the nightstand. They had to shake that nigga. That nigga, it's 8:00. Like nigga, it's 3:30. Leave.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
So he leaves, right? He leaves again. And he come back, he's like, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. They said my card's not active. I use my Cash App card every day. I said, I don't know the date, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, so for those who've been watching for the past couple of weeks, he goes outside and he comes back. And guess who he comes back with? Mr. Agent of Chaos himself. They got the valet sent to purgatory.
What?
Mr. Agent of Chaos himself.
Why did you say he's still there?
Because his house, something happened to his house or apartment. So his insurance got him there.
That's crazy.
So Mr. Agent of Chaos, he come to the desk just gay as hell, and somebody just like next to him, like, and I've been seeing it. I saw this all weekend. Like, nigga, y'all nigga, if you gay, you gay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to look at me like you gangster, nigga. I know what you about to go to that room and do.
Yeah.
Stop it. These two niggas bigger than me.
Mm.
Like yesterday. That's why I put that shit up on my Instagram story.
Which one?
Like that boy get hell.
Yeah.
The niggas are both like 6'9". They both niggas 6'9". Like nigga in the motherfucking elevator like this. Y'all niggas about to go up there and just stink that room up.
Hey man ass.
Man, the manest of ass. So just the agent of chaos himself walks up. He goes, Now what you say you needed again? I looked at him. I said, yo, you about to do this shit for him? Like you?
Mm.
He said, well, he giving me the money, so I'm just helping him out. I said, whatever.
Mm.
And I said, so we doing this shit, and agent of chaos swipes his card so they can get his room. Motherfucker was like, he's like, yeah, man, I got you. You know what I mean? I said, listen, nigga, make sure. I look at the heroin dude, white boy, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I said, make sure you give this nigga his money.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd be damned if I come and hear this shit from him. He know better than to mess that room up, especially on my dime.
You don't know him. Whatever.
The nigga must have came from the club drunk, was like, I'll help you out. Because he was asking niggas in the lobby and shit. And I was about to be like, yo, man, you gotta take that crackhead shit somewhere else.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, that was like random encounter of him just bumping into him of all people. Just be like, and he did it.
I was the agent of chaos. That motherfucker had some exclusive shits on though. The sneakers.
Mm.
So look at this motherfucker. They only made about 15 of these shits. How the hell you get a pair? But then I remember he's a hairdresser, so that nigga makes stupid money.
Oh yeah. Oh, easy bag.
Yeah, so he was like, man, that motherfucker. So that motherfucker was with. But the nigga that the agent of chaos, like, fuck what's going on between Heroin Man and Agent of Chaos. It was a nigga that Agent of Chaos was with, was like this the whole time at me.
Another gaming.
Yeah, you couldn't tell, but if you go into the room with that nigga, come on.
Okay.
That's why I'm looking at this nigga like, I'm looking at him like this. I go like, just nigga. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck are you looking at? That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. So I just go like this. So I'm going through the shit. So the nigga finally get into the room, right? All right. So after that happened, these Miami chicks checked in on Friday. It's like 5 of these bitches from the depths of the 305. All right. So they come back on Sunday from the club, I guess. The one with the fake contacts come up to me and she goes, listen, I need another key. They left the key in the car. And then like somebody calls on FaceTime. Like these bitches was turned up all weekend. Somebody calls on FaceTime, and then all I hear is, I'm getting the key right now. I mean, she been throwing up in the truck. I said, Lord Jesus, don't throw up in my elevators. All right? Excuse me. So I was like, Lord Jesus, don't throw up in my elevators. So I see them all walk in, right? And it was this little dark-skinned chick with like her hair nice and laid and shit. Mm-hmm. Bro, they were carrying her in like this. She was like the scarecrow. Mm-hmm. They had her from both sides, and her feet were dragging. She was knocked the fuck out. And they said, she just threw up in the truck. Oh my God, she threw up in the truck. And this nigga came. Oh, get body to this nigga, by the way. This nigga came, I guess the nigga they met at the club, and brought them back, whose truck that she's been thrown up in.
Yeah.
He came to the room. He was like, yo, you want me to come up in, man, help you out with her? She was like, nah, we got it. You can have a good night. I said, I was behind the desk. I said, oof. I said, oof. That nigga went like this.
So he brought him back.
Brought them back.
She threw up in his truck.
A couple of them threw up in his truck.
And then left that nigga. I mean, I don't know what he would expect to happen.
Have fun cleaning that up, fuck nigga.
It'd be like that. somebody got to fall on that sword, and it was him.
Oh, that's what you get for being a SIMPU little B.
You know?
Yeah. Other than that, that was it in the Hotel Chronicles. Yeah.
Sounds like you've been through a lot, my nigga.
Yeah, it was a weekend.
I'm just your chronicles with that man, the agent of chaos is.
This nigga just keep weaseling his way back in. Does he have
a checkout date? Or he's just there indefinitely?
He has a checkout date, but that doesn't mean he's going to check out on that day.
Okay.
That just means they either going to push it or they could cut it off early, but that nigga got about 2 people in trouble.
Hey, man.
Don't talk to me, nigga.
If there's anybody that can get him in trouble, it's him.
That motherfucker, that nigga is a complainer.
You know?
I want my motherfucking car out at 7 o'clock. This nigga don't get his car till 8:30.
Be like that.
Now when it's busy, nigga, get this shit the fuck out of here, bitch.
I feel that. Let me see. About to get into the internet shit. I'm trying to figure out where we would start.
I mean, we might as well start with the title card, right?
Yeah.
Title card. I don't watch that nigga no more.
Who's that?
Dead Meat.
Oh yeah.
That nigga got that. That's one of them niggas that got up his own ass, boy.
What you mean?
Like his videos were at first was like, yeah, they was all fun and shit, but now he's like, I do whatever the fuck. Fuck you. Like, man, fuck you, little bitch. Remember where you came from, yo.
Once you hit like 1 million subs, you basically can't tell nigga shit no more. In a sense.
Can't wait.
Is that Dead Meat?
The little fucking white man.
Is that Dead Meat or Ending Explains?
No, that's Dead Meat. Ending
Okay.
The Foundflix guy.
Oh yeah, that's Foundflix. Okay.
He's still cool because even though he was going in on Malignant. Yeah.
Anyways, so there's nice little YouTube fella named Lennar, been making content basically since Vine days. You know, if you know him, you know him. But he over the weekend, this man came into possession of this Cheezus that's in the shape of a book, right? A week ago, I got a Cheezus book. That's all it says.
Yeah.
I got a Cheezus. They're conjoined. Kind of looks like a book a little bit, right? Some cool. Got like 100,000 likes or something. All right, Lennar, go off.
Before you keep going, you come encounter with a Cheezus book. What are you doing with it? Before you see this.
I don't think like this. Eating the frame one.
Exactly.
I'm eating the frame one. My brain didn't operate on this type of time to even know.
I will go.
We'll get into it. Though.
I'll go. Huh.
Yeah, facts. Let me get this out the way so niggas can see the whole shit. So first, he puts the shit on eBay for 99 cents. Somebody put $40 for shipping, $40 shipping, blah blah blah. Everybody's like sleep. Whoever wins this is a living, breathing W. I didn't read the comments on this. This is like slick, letting niggas know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Feeling so lonely. Cop that stuff.
Go kill yourself.
He about to get this 10K. But you underestimate. So no, just start off light, a little 99 cent. Okay, we at 255. He like updating niggas just to let people know who the fuck paying 255 for a Cheezus. A lot of niggas apparently.
Yep.
15
bids.
I really wonder what they'll do with it. That's what I'm wondering. Like, for us to be bidding on stuff like this is should I bid 1K? You just trying to get some clout, and you only got 18 likes with your broke ass. Now, keep niggas posted. All this happened over the same day.
Yep.
Like all these updates happened in one day. We're at 1,500 now. Shout out to King Vader. You out your mind, bro? Just paid the bills off of Cheezus. This is why the poor get poor and the rich get richer. If that ain't the fucking truth. Now we're at 9,000. What a jump!
What a jump!
How to jump from $7,000 in 5 minutes. Boy and away boy taking notes. Bitter is on Zans for sure. Imagine it gets crunched in shipping. That's what I'm worried about. Like how you keep that shit pristine to wherever it gets fucking delivered to.
So much bubble wrap.
I guess. 15 G's.
Whew.
Ain't no way you coming up off a chip. It's a cracker.
Oh, shout out to Kenny. Where the fuck he been?
Living life. Just saw that he was at WrestleMania, one of them pay-per-views.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Bills are paid. Turn my notifications on for this, bro. I need the chip. Watch it get crushed. Boy, you about to be set for life because of Cheez It. Nigga finna be rich in an hour. 30,000.
Whoa.
31K. This nigga really finna get rich off of Cheez It. Imagine paying your college tuition with a Cheez It. Man, getting that bag off a fucking chip. Fucking 60 G's.
Good Lord.
All right, internet.
The load. I'll punch you in your mouth.
The rare paper plane Cheez It that's selling for at least 450,000. I don't know if he was, I think it was guesstimating where I was gonna stop it. Let me hold a stat. Crazy shit. Oh, that's the update. This is insanity. It's worth more than a Bitcoin. Yeah, we already in like unknown territory. $90,000. 90,000. I need to stock up on boxes of Cheez-Its. Hopefully I can find this elusive piece. Now at that point, do people start looking for Cheez-Its to sell like this? Now, I'll keep it a bean. I think it's just because it's Lennar, and that definitely got something to do with it. I don't think Lennar is like that big of a nigga, but him having some kind of social media clout has definitely pushed this shit to a degree. Yeah, I don't think no regular nigga just gonna put a Cheez-It on fucking. It's a book. It's not. Yeah. It's not a celebrity. It has no real like thing about it.
Niggas collect shit like this, as I told you over the weekend.
What nigga wakes up and is like, I'm finna drop 100K on a Cheez-It? No idea. He made an Instagram profile for the shit. I clicked on it, but I'm not finna do this shit. But anyways, I wasn't finna follow it. It's sitting now at basically $100,000.
Enter U.S. bid at, good Lord, for Cheez-It. Let's get rich off a fucking snack.
The next bid has to be at least 100,000. Shit is I don't get it. I do not get it. This 8K Cheez-It.
8K, like a motherfucker.
Is few. You say people collect shit like this.
They do.
But what are you doing with it?
Stick it in your collection box. I got a rare
if I got
bookmark Cheez-It.
If I got money like that, I would find something way swaggier to collect than random food.
And remember, like,
especially there's some shit that's fragile as hell, like a Cheez-It.
Stick it in a box, it'd be all right. So you know how much I pay for this Cheez-It? That's fuck you money. How much I pay for this Cheez-It? How much? $100,000. Now, my whole thing is he actually going to get that money?
Why wouldn't he?
Because you could bid $100,000.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mean you actually have $100,000.
That's true. I mean, I guess he also doesn't have to ship it out until he
Look at the other Cheez-It book.
I mean, this is just, I think at this point, we got clones.
179 fucking.
Yours doesn't even look as crispy as his. This shit ain't 8K.
This
should look flimsy.
Yeah, it should look flimsy as fuck.
This shit is not as sturdy as Sir Lenar's Cheez-It book. Sorry, buddy, get mixed. I've seen a lot of these. Yo, the rare triple conjoined goldfish cracker.
I mean, this shit just got fucking baked together.
Look at the cracker, bro. But at least I was reasonable about the shit. $65.
You think that he's like at home thinking like, yo, what the fuck, man?
I definitely think I don't think there's any way he planned for this shit to get a fucking 100 G's off of Cheez-It. I think he literally just like, yo, I found a Cheez-It. Let me just put the shit on eBay and see what happens. And now here we are, $100,000 later, or $100,000 richer. And this shit is something else, fam.
Yeah.
Like I was keeping my. Here's a thought that did pop in my head: the fact that the shit basically stopped. Like it went from 0 to 100,000 in a day, and nobody else has bid ever since then.
Yeah,
that's kind of interesting to me.
Do you think he's
the fuck happened?
Maybe niggas is like, I'm not paying $100,000 for a Cheez-It.
I don't know, man.
Jelly says she eating it.
I think it could be some shenanigans.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna say. I'm going to assume.
Well, when you click the bid, you can see who bid, right?
Sure. Oh, I guess we are about to see bids at 9,700. Who the fuck are these people? Does this mean that they bid 5 times? Got the 5 next to their name?
I think, yeah. No, I think maybe that's their rating and shit.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess.
Can you click on the CZ shit?
I guess they just seeing who the person is. But nobody knows.
100% his name is Cheesy.
Good move. Context clues.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. There's like all this shit. I don't know where.
So that whoever the R3 nigga done bit a mad times.
Yeah, this motherfucker. I thought this had to be somebody that probably doesn't have the money and they were just pushing shit. Or it could be all these niggas were just trying to push shit until the final nigga finally like tapped in. It just started out at 99. 100.
Fucking dying.
Looks like it, man. Where's the big jump? 900, 1,000, 15, 2, 3, 33, 5, 7, 10, 12, 20. She dad's went from 20 to 30,000. Who is this 8 nigga? I feel like this motherfucker. It's a lot of these motherfuckers. It was the same person bidding over and over again. So it could just be a sense of niggas with fuck you money that's just coming through. We're like, man, let me go ahead and get this Cheezus.
Fucking phone been on dictation the whole time.
I was wondering, like, why is this shit kind of like looking like what I just said?
Now I don't remember.
What? The rest of your list?
Yeah, it's there.
I still got the picture that you had sent me.
Nah, we good.
But what do people do? I don't know.
They collect shit like that. They're weird.
I don't know, man.
Because
for one, for it to be, Lennar is definitely not big enough of a nigga for me to think he would even get this much money off of something. I know he did the shit. Nigga streamed on Twitch, got banned or got a strike.
Word?
Yeah. See the shit? The Twitch is comedian, whatever, for hateful slurs or symbols. And the niggas is like, yo, he literally didn't do shit. Everybody in the comment. Like, bro, what? I tried with Twitch. I ain't even say nothing. And I'm sure he didn't do much. But it's like Twitch is such a...
Maybe they was sick of him screaming all the time.
Maybe. I feel like all these... watching all these niggas...
I'm trying, man! This is go-to shit.
I feel like all these niggas are not really that entertaining. Like
that nigga say man more than fucking LeVay in a rap. Never mind. That's an inside joke.
Yeah, it was. But all these niggas like Lennar, Caleb, and all them niggas, like they ain't really that fire on stream. Like for a nigga actually have to sit there and not be the camera personality or recording the skit. Like you ain't really hitting on shit, big dog. Like the only niggas that can kind of get a pass at that shit is RDC, but it's already 80 y'all niggas. So.
Yeah. Somebody got to have some personality.
Yeah.
The rest of you niggas dance puppet. I bet you if that nigga didn't have music in his fucking video, I bet you we hit man about 3 times. Oh, that's when Gordon Ramsay gets robbed.
This one?
Yeah. I'm trying, man.
Yeah, this shit was fucking stupid, man. Fucking stupid. But you sent me that shit.
So you ain't fucking with it?
I mean, you sent me the shit of niggas that's been doing this shit over the course of history, but
yeah.
But that was niggas buying celebrity type shit, not just conjoin whatever.
Well,
you know how often a nigga gets some shit that's baked together? Shit's pretty common.
Hey. But is it common enough the way a nigga put on eBay? Other niggas just eat the shit. That shit would have been 8. I'd have been like, oh, look at it. You're finished.
But I think it's
you're done now.
I think it's just because it's Lennar. He's a little nigga, and they trying to help this little nigga out.
You know, we little niggas too, man. So y'all out there, please help us.
Facts. Shout out to Lennar for still fucking with Griffey.
Caleb too. Wasn't he at the mansion party?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so Griffey didn't really do nothing. He had a bad take. Well, I would say it was a bad take. He had a semi-correct take that was kind of the wrong way, but then he turned on his friend halfway through the take. You know how that shit go.
Quick stop. I feel like that shit would just show the nigga who his friends are. All them niggas that fucking turn their back on him or unfollow them or whatever. It's like, I don't know. Some niggas could be doing that shit just to save face or protect their brand. And if that was the case, I hope they would at least talk to this nigga beforehand. Like, nigga, I still fuck with you, but for the sake of
my money, dog.
Saving appearances, like whatever. And I hope niggas really didn't like not stop fucking with him just off that stupid shit, because that'd be some bullshit. But anyways,
you know how niggas are, fam.
Yeah. I get into this shit. So I guess I done burnt through the algorithm of YouTube so fucking heavy that now they're recommending me science videos to watch. And I've been seeing this shit in my shit for at least like 3-4 days before I actually watched it. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, this shit looks stupid as hell. And I saw it again. Like, what is this shit, man? This shit look kind of interesting, but not enough for me to actually click it. And then I saw it again one day. I said, man, let me go ahead and watch this shit.
Them be the videos that usually when you fucking refresh your shit, it's like a bunch of different videos, but there's always that one video that's still at the top. Like, nah, big dog, you gonna watch me.
Yeah. And that's basically what this was. And I was just like, what the fuck is the Bobo doll experiment? And I'll give a quick synopsis before I actually break down like how this shit worked. But it was basically a study to figure out, I guess it was like the first study niggas did to try to correlate aggression in children versus imitation. It's based on something called and this shit happened back in like 1961, and I don't really need this shit behind me. I just got it there for posterity's sake, just so niggas know what the fuck I'm talking about. But essentially the shit happened back in like 1961, and that was some guy, doesn't matter what his name is, but he was trying to figure out like how is there any kind of correlation between aggression in children versus I got what is his name, Albert Bandura, and see versus kids learning aggression versus watching their parents do it, or from like media, like watching somebody be violent, would that make kids be violent as well? So like let me see. Yeah, the echo, they called it an echoic response. So basically they see a kid see somebody do something, watch somebody do something, or watch something on TV or somebody doing something, does that influence aggression in children? So they had an experiment with a bunch of kids. They had 3 they said an echoic response can like be from a live model, which means watching somebody do it. Instruction, meaning they're telling somebody to do it, or symbolic or in media versus like some on TV where they imitate it that way. So they had a bunch of kids, I believe it was 72 kids, aged 3 through 5, and they all had the same, or some of them, I want to say 24 had the same sex model. Like if it was a boy that was with an adult man, a girl with an adult woman, and the other ones with the opposite gender of adult. So some kids, they put the kids in a room. It was 2 separate rooms. So the first room, it would be the kids in there that be with the adult, and some of the adults. Let me find a picture of the Bobo doll. I'm sure niggas have seen this shit before. Excuse me.
Images.
Shit. Well, that's a very.
Huh? Oh, okay. Just make sure it was back on.
This nigga.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they would take a bunch of adults, put them in a room with this nigga. So then they will watch. Let me see.
Yeah, that little nigga got a hammer.
Yeah. So some they will watch the adults. Basically, it was like 3 different experiments that had went down. So the first group will watch adults be mean to the doll, and then they would take the kid into another room. They would let the kid, so the adult would like verbally abuse it, slap it, beat it with shit, whatever. And after like 10 minutes, they tell the adult, get the fuck out of here. They take the kid into a separate room. And in order to like make the kid kind of get turned up a little bit, they would be like, oh, here's a bunch of toys for you to play with. And then after like 2 minutes, you can't play with these toys no more, just to piss the kid off. And then they take the kid back in the room with the Bobo doll, and then be like, you can do whatever the fuck you want with the Bobo doll. And then they just leave. So then they were trying to see like if the kids would actually like beat on the doll, or like just imitate what the adult did or whatever. And let me see.
Good Lord.
Facts. It said most of the kids that were shown aggression, like most of the adults that beat on the doll, the kid would beat on the doll too. And if the adults didn't beat on the doll, then the kids didn't beat on the doll either. And they say the most aggressive group were boys with a male model. It was they were going off like a point system, like just kid hit Bobo with a hammer one time, that's one point, and then they just like tallied up like that. They said it was boys had 270 aggressive instances and girls had 128. So 2 years later, in 1963, they did a basically the same setup, but they used a real person. They used a recording of a person. No, I mean it's not instead of the Bobo doll.
I'm about to say, little kids get this shit out of there.
No, so now they're trying to see if media has any impact on kids being aggressive. Like they watch something on TV, would they imitate shit on TV? So the first set of kids would be paired with an adult doing the same shit as the first experiment. The adult would beat on the doll in person. Second group of kids will watch a recording of an adult beat on the doll and then see what they do. And then the third group will watch a video of a cartoon cat beating on the Bobo doll and see if the kid will imitate cartoon violence. And basically with the same results as the first one. If the kids watch somebody being violent, then they were also violent towards the doll. So they're like, okay, this shit might be onto something. And then the third group, they did it again like 1965, and they did another group of kids, but this time an adult be mean to the doll, somebody will come and say, good job. Adult be mean to the doll, nigga will come in, bad job. Nigga be mean to the doll, adult come in, don't say nothing. So they just going off of, if you be mean and you get positive reinforcement, would the kid be like, okay, this is a good thing to beat on the fucking doll versus everything else. So then they're saying that the results of the group that had the least aggression was the one that had no reinforcement. So if they beat on the doll and the nigga didn't say nothing to him, the kids kind of didn't really give a fuck. So they didn't do shit to the doll.
Yeah.
And whether it was positive or negative reinforcement, the kids still beat on the fucking doll. So like, and of course the study of this is a little flawed in a sense. Like some people were saying it's kind of hard to gauge whether or not a kid is doing this because they're actually aggressive or is they just copying what the fuck the adult did. Yeah. You know, a kid can see a nigga saying shit, fuck, piss, and then whatever, and then they just say it just because you say it. Yeah. They don't know that shit's wrong with it. They don't know they mind not they can't process like consequence. So they just gonna do shit just to watch the adult do it. So it's kind of hard to tell whether or not the kid's actually aggressive or they just copying.
Well, not nowadays, because you know a kid at 2 can tell you, I want to be a girl, I want to be a boy.
We're gonna get into that. Right. Well, not that deep, but so I just had me thinking for a bit about how, because they used this like when they were trying to fucking what's that shit? Mortal Kombat. When they was establishing the ESRB and like rated M for mature, all the other shit. Yeah. For Mortal Kombat, they brought this fucking shit back up as reasoning as to why like video games and shit can make kids violent and shit like that. Like they use this as the basis for why kids can be influenced by media and shit like that. Like watching aggression can make kids be aggressive, but I don't know. It's still as far as whether or not they doing it on their own or they just copying niggas. But well, them 2 kids from last week that we didn't talk about, them Columbine niggas, they did that shit on their own. Like I don't think they was watching nobody blow somebody's fucking head off and they just did it.
I don't know. White boys wanted to clap up some motherfuckers. Yeah, they wanted to be famous.
Yeah, but I'm kind of feeling like this made me think about the state of the world that we're in right now and how, you know, you hear a lot about media and shit about, oh, they making the kids gay or the stuff that you see in gay stuff all the time. Y'all gonna make the kids gay and blah, 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 blah. And we don't know yet. I feel like we are currently living in the middle of a kind of bubble experiment to a degree. Like I said, well, this generation is a lot more progressive and they're gonna slick jam that shit in their kids' heads. And it's all in the media about being pro everything. So we kind of gotta wait to see the results of how this is gonna make kids turn out in the future. But I kind of feel like we in the middle of this shit like right now.
Just thought of a fire in the thumbnail. Should call this podcast a Bobo Experiment. Have you punching a Bobo thing. They got my face on it. Missed opportunity.
Hey, man. Yeah, I kind of feel like with, of course not with aggression, but I guess, what did I say? This is just, I don't know, being accepting of shit. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say that niggas are, fuck it. Niggas is homophobe. Some niggas are, to a degree. But,
I mean, what constitutes as a homophobe?
I mean, I'm talking like the real.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah. They're all like real deal bigots. The niggas that's gonna drop a.
There was a nigga at the hotel this weekend. And he saw some shit. That motherfucker, nigga just went off for like 2 straight minutes. Sick of being down here in this. Motherfucking. You know what I'm motherfucking saying? Hey, you not that right? Cause I ain't offending you. Nah, nigga, I like pussy. Oh, God, bet me too. Cause these motherfucking down here, they get on my motherfucking nerves. These goddamn I was like, this.
Yeah, see,
I don't even drop it like that.
Yeah, see, niggas like that do exist.
Disgust me. They should take them all, put them in the pit, and just. Yo,
I'd never say no shit like that. That's crazy.
Nah, that's you wildin', baby.
Yeah, but
that nigga talk about get the gasoline.
Yeah, but I'm definitely interested to see how the kids are actually gonna turn out, because the nigga that say, you know, you put this shit in the media, it's gonna turn the kids this way, and some niggas saying.
Not even mention it. Fun fact: my uncle was in the Bobo Experiment.
Was he?
No, I'm lying.
I know, because it was done by like white kids in there. So and it should
happen.
Hey,
I'm light skinned.
And it should happen in the 60s.
The fuck that mean?
When they still on bigot time back then, niggas didn't get free until.
Niggas always been bigot. Nigga, I don't understand why niggas don't think that it's not bigot time. Like today in the movie chat shit.
Keep it short.
I was today in the movie chat shit. They said niggas was a racist, and I was like, who wasn't racist? That was white back then. Done.
Okay. I'm just saying I ain't trying to get on no tangent.
I got you. I'm sorry. I ain't said nothing in a long time. I was at withdrawal.
But I agree. But yeah, I don't know. I am interested to see what the next generation will be like. Well, I guess when the niggas that's like 5 to 10 right now, when they get 18, how are they gonna be? Like if we're just gonna grow up, or in like 10 years, everybody's gonna be gay now.
Listen, man, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna end it on that. Well, not end it, but don't cut his dick off, man. But nah, but fucking like somebody was like, somebody posed a question to me. Yes, Monday said, if you think about pedophilia but don't do it, are you a pedophile? And I was like, huh? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you meant. I didn't know you meant. I thought you meant just think about pedophilia in general. I didn't think you meant like, oh, if you actually think about fucking a kid, does that make you a pedophile? Yes.
Yeah, in my eyes, it does.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think that's an argument.
Niggas in NAMBLA don't think so.
Well,
Zaxby's giving me so many napkins.
Those type of niggas is built different. But then B also has sent me this on Twitter. That was a kid. Not this kid having a full-on social justice argument and not missing a beat. Where's his Christmas list, Mom? So I remember a couple, or anybody that saw a couple weeks ago, we talked about how the next generation is kind of getting softer as far as even on video games. Like back then, a COD lobby in 2009 would make niggas cry and want to off themselves and shit like that. And then I see this, and I'll be honest, I don't think this is the norm. I still think that niggas would probably get this little kid the fuck out of here. But I'm gonna just let this shit rock and yuck.
I know, but she's gay and you blatantly said you don't support LGBT, or you don't support gay people. Well, so you don't support LGBTQ. You realize LGBTQ isn't only gay. You know, it's lesbian, trans.
This is why you're a kid.
If you're trans, that doesn't mean you're still gay.
That
So you're saying if you're trans, you're basically just still a guy? No, they.
You can tell who his parents are.
Yeah, gotta be like a lesbian couple or something.
Or SJWs.
No, it's not.
That's
Maybe
a
they
growler
didn't
from
want to be
the door, by the
a
way.
woman. Or,
Is that a growler?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a growler. Isn't it?
so you're homophobic. So you just blatantly admit to being homophobic? You realize that means like
Man, got the
automatically
Gatorade and
don't
Chips Ahoy
like
next to the
you,
chick.
because
That
that's
nigga
really
shit. Is
fucked
that a
up.
treadmill next to him?
This whole setup is disgusting.
You promise you aren't you promise you guys aren't just joking.
Anyways, so this is this is a little 12-year-old kid, and he's
He woke.
yeah,
As some niggas would say.
yeah, he's
Is that him?
yeah, that's him.
Fucking yuck.
We don't gotta. That's why I'm not gonna worry about that, about how he looks or whatever. I'm just saying.
Of course. Look at him and his sister who was probably recording.
Whatever.
Fucking
Anyway, we know white
just-
people age like milk. That could be his mom's father, no. But anyways, see stuff like that, and then I see a lot of people in the comments like, "Great, he's an amazing kid, gonna be an amazing adult. He's not doing shit in the game." I don't know. This seemed to be the stage of weird, like why 12-year-olds talking in political acronyms. I agree, or he probably got that from whoever he's living with, just ramming that shit in his throat. Let me see, whatever. Let me see what was.
Yo, go back to Leslie Taylor. Go to their profile real quick.
I mean, you know, based off the hair, that's a lesbiano.
I think it's a guy.
She, her, old fart, grandma, dog, and cat lover.
Oh, maybe not. Fuck out of here, you old bitch. Get off Twitter.
Mine is a couple years older, and I'm absolutely seeing this too. These kids raised with online access or interacting, sharing experiences. Talking as soon as the video went off, he went back to telling them to shut their soup coop. I'm wondering, just curious, but you and the other parents of this age group, Gen X, like they trying to see like, oh,
That motherfucker's like, yo, I support the LG, all them niggas, but niggas, actual niggas, get them spooks up out of here, man.
he said, I do not want to argue, and I bet the person who's playing with older than him, even at 12, this kid is leaps and bounds and more evolved.
Of course you would say that.
Look at you.
Look at you.
Look at you.
Look at you. Just
Anyways, hearing my daughter and her friends discussing issues is the only thing that keeps me from giving up. Sometimes they can't understand why adults can't let people be themselves. This kid remind me of my 11-year-old granddaughter. I'm just gonna keep going.
no, stop.
What?
Why people always talk about this giving up shit? Let it give up. You know, if more of you niggas would take care of yourselves, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have this issue. We would do only the strong survive. Remember that saying? Only the strong survive? It's not that anymore. Oh, I'm evil. Oh, I'm weak. Oh, it's the only thing that keeps me going on. Oh, what the fuck up, man?
The kids are gonna bring back just mind your business. That's awesome. A raising kid, never miss a step. This is real life for the generation. Yes, we will have this argument. Thank you. It's 100% the reason I don't play online games anymore. And as soon as VoiceCom came into the mix, it brought big gigs out the woodwork. My daughter recently was suspended by Roblox because she confronted another player on the homophobia. I don't
guarantee you that's a fucking lie. They kill niggas on Roblox.
Yeah, I'm not hearing that shit at all. I'm glad you're making an effort to say this. It makes me sad to think when I was his age, I couldn't wait to grow up, so I wouldn't have to explain those things to people anymore. She's probably somebody that came out and got this on by her family or something.
Or she's capping like a motherfucker. Nobody think about that shit at 12 years old.
The Gen Zers will school the fuck out you, my 12-year-old. Stay ready.
What is an Enneagram?
About to find the fuck out. Now I gotta see the people that be saying this shit. Like at this point, you're not just finna say shit, and I'm just gonna let it slide. I'm going on your profile. I'm here. Let him go and talk to family members. I'm not gonna stand here too long.
I'm sick of niggas always talk about their toxic family members. Maybe the toxic family member is your ass.
Yeah, niggas never want to admit fault.
Yo ass, bo ass, stro ass.
I'm quick to say I'm trash. He even made social connections belong all while setting aside the sexual angst that is appropriate. Anyway, like I feel like shit like this is Well, for one, I definitely would think this shit is staged because he definitely was not even doing shit on the sticks. Like he was just sitting there just talking shit.
He's big
And I
trash.
want to know who the hell he was talking to because, like some people comment. I'm sure the person that was talking to him is older than him. I agree. And if you think I'm finna sit here and let a fucking 12-year-old talk to me about anything.
Bro, we're playing Warzone, man. We got two boogies on the left. Man, I don't give a fuck about you and your goddamn political views. Nigga, we trying to win this game.
I can almost guarantee this nigga was saying something like, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Hey man, y'all faggots need to get it together. Like he probably said some shit like that. And it set this little nigga off. And then now he's like, oh man, like what do you mean? Like, so you're saying you're homophobic, like you openly don't support blah blah blah. Like, bro, play the goddamn game and stop talking to me. Especially if it's me, I'm gonna make this little nigga cry. If we keeping it a bean, if we are keeping it, I'm going to make this little nigga cry. Shut the fuck up talking to me.
I'm going in on that little nigga, but I'm also saying this nigga couldn't even fucking what you call it. So you know the it's not just lesbian, it's also trans and you know. So are you shut your little bitch ass up?
So that's why,
bitch ass
like
nigga.
he doesn't know that much. Like clearly, he's like LGBT. You know, it's lesbian, trans. You already, I guess you just because you said gay already, you're just gonna not throw gay in there, even though you're skipping all over the letters. Lesbian, gay, bi, trans. It's not that hard to remember, my nigga. You can remember the fucking whole thesis statement that your mom taught you, but you can't remember 4 fucking words.
Or his sister. Well, he's probably just regurgitating shit that he heard his sister say. You know what I mean? Him and his sister got a close relationship, and he's like, oh yeah, you know, oh yeah, you know, motherfucking yeah, and that's why he couldn't spit it out because it's not his thoughts.
Yeah, that's why I'm not really like that.
And no one's playing Warzone. Have you ever played Warzone?
Yeah.
No one's playing Warzone talking about that shit. Niggas is playing Warzone like, yo, we gotta go to the next spot, like blah blah blah. Nobody's going like this. Fuck gay people. No, nobody's talking about that shit. Maybe on Team Deathmatch, but on fucking on Warzone, nigga, nobody talk about that shit. Like, yo, we gotta go to nigga. I was playing with my homegirl's boyfriend on Warzone way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas is talking like they in the army.
Yeah.
You take this shit like I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right, we gonna go to the left. We gonna go to the south tower, and we gonna go. I said where?
Yeah,
I'm gonna ping it for you.
Yeah, I watch my nigga play that shit, and his little niggas be talking tactical as hell. Warzone is a team game.
Yeah,
so I don't think unless this little nigga is fucking up because he is 12 and probably is fucking up. Like yo, who's this fag Sephiroth XX123? Like, what are you doing over here,
nigga? You don't even know about Final Fantasy 7, you little bitch. Get your bitch ass out of here.
Yeah, but anyways. Back to the Bobo shit. I definitely this is an example. I want to see how this kid is when he actually turns into an adult. I want to know if is he still gonna be full blown SJW? Like are these his real genuine thoughts or is this just some shit he just regurgitating? Because if it's something he regurgitating when he turns into an adult, none of this shit gonna matter no more.
Nah, man. He gonna turn into say this motherfucker turned to a jock. That nigga.
Oh, he gonna let them them bundles rip.
Yeah.
He gonna let them bundles rip.
He don't give a fuck about none of that. He's gonna call his sister a nerd. Fuck out my face. I'm fucking star quarterback.
Yeah.
You some bitch on Capitol Hill talking about some shit that nobody give a fuck about in the rain. Hope you get sick.
Yeah. So but I don't know. I'm really just more so just media in general. Shit niggas are consuming. The LGBT shit it's everywhere. So, in 10 years, I do wonder if that will have an impact on the kids, like everyone says it will. I don't know if it will. At this point, it's up in the air. It's too early to tell because it's more so just got like full force in the past couple of years. So, give it another 5 to 10 before niggas can start making a claim of whether or not it is actually affecting the children.
I would say they keep giving these niggas more power, but there's been subtle pushback. Here and there, like yo, calm down.
I think it's only a matter of time. Niggas only ride the wave until it affects them, and then once shit doesn't go in their favor, then they're gonna be like, "All right, my nigga, I was wrong."
Yeah,
and then just like you said, it's gonna come full force.
Yeah,
it's gonna go a complete 180, then get banned all over again, and then it's gonna have to fight its way back to the top.
Yep.
So we'll see when the full 180 happens, but I'm definitely. This is why I don't like the internet because seeing all them stupid niggas in the comments just saying shit, but because I have to, or in order to like do a podcast, a nigga has to know what's going on in the world so nigga can talk about shit. But I hate having to keep up with shit just because I hate seeing niggas like this. I hate seeing that. That's why I try not to be on social media.
I can't. One of my homie said one of his sons said, "I have a headache and nobody cares." And I said, "What a he's older. He's a teenager, by the way. Like a teenager, like mid-teens.
Like 15?
Yes, exactly 15. I have a headache and nobody cares. Let me be 15 years old and say that in my house back in the day. Getting thumped in my head. Say, how's your head now? It's worse, but I don't want to get hit again, so I'm just gonna go lie down. I have a headache. I have a headache and nobody cares. Can you imagine your kid saying that to you at 15? A boy saying that shit to you. Nobody gives a fuck about me. I'm 15, right? I have a headache and nobody cares. I have a headache.
I heard you.
No, I need to say it again. I have a fucking headache and nobody cares.
I think the main issue here is social media for sure. Niggas always be saying stupid shit like that all the time, and probably just regurgitating some dumb shit they saw somebody else say. But people are definitely lowering the bar for when it comes to like legitimate issues or like worrying about shit. Like I'm not like I don't care nothing about like him being a boy or whatever. I don't care about none of that shit. Like there's niggas that's going through like real deal shit.
Nah, but he has a headache and nobody cares though. So he's right there with him.
I don't feel
15-year-olds living on the street. But he has a headache and nobody cares. So that's obviously worse than fucking getting abused at home at 15.
I don't know what what would be the biggest issue here? Is the fact that
he's a little bitch?
I don't even care about that. Is because that is a trend. Like even when we was riding up to the cabin and you was shitting on Zay for posing, taking pictures like he's depressed. And
sad boy Zay.
Yeah. You said that's the new wave.
Yeah.
And it is.
It is the new wave.
Being sad is the new wave. Being sad is trendy. And that's like,
yo, Trash, did you delete your own message or did Google do that shit?
I don't even remember what he said.
It says message with Trash. Oh, I saw what he said, but it's like, it says shit got him laughing.
Yeah. If we would have had that take that back, I don't think Google would have deleted that.
You remember they got me out of here before some dumb shit.
But I wonder, like, this could be like this. I guess it could kind of fall into line with the Bobo shit too, as far as folks talking all this rah shit, but never really like about it. Like, folks be quick to cry about not to say that it's not legitimate in some cases, but like the whole mental health wave that's going on right now. Like everything is big mental health. Everything is protect your peace. Everything is blah blah blah. And once again, I can just say folks have like lowered the bar on that shit. Folks be like, man, math tests were crazy today. I'm super stressed. I gotta take a day for me.
Niggas do that shit at work. Oh, he said he did it. You didn't even say nothing crazy, nigga. But nah, niggas do that shit all the time. Niggas just took 3 days off. Yeah. Like, yo, so I need mental health days. And nobody, you can't say shit nowadays.
You can't.
There's this boxer, Ryan Garcia. I don't know if I ever talked about him, but he pulled out of a fight for mental health issues. I think he just didn't want to fight the nigga he had to fight. Then he came back, and now he's talking big shit to everybody. You can't talk shit to me if you talking about, I got to find myself, I got supreme anxiety. Now you little bitch. I mean, he said, "Now you little bitch. You can't say nothing to me. I can't take nothing you say seriously, pussy ass nigga." But then again, that's just like me, like right here. You know how I've been fucked up since you got here, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like me going like this. You know, Brad, we do this podcast every week, almost for a year and a half, right?
We've been going over 2 years.
Me and you, no homo, 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Cool.
you know what they say about chicken, but
Restart the stream.
yeah. But that's like me sitting here and like, yo, I'm sniffling and shit. My nose is running, and you just talking. You didn't even ask how I am. My nose is runny and nobody cares.
I don't know, man.
That shit is wild to me, man. When he told me that shit, I said, nigga, I was at work dropping that fucking F-bomb loud as fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? This bundle of sticks ass nigga. I have a headache. I could just picture, like, I can't picture my kid. Me telling him to do something and he's giving me pushback. And then out of nowhere, he goes, you know what? I'm sick of this. I have a headache and nobody cares. I'll be like, what the fuck you say? Is it bothering you?
I don't know where shit like that comes from.
Niggas being pussy.
It's
Being
deeper.
pussy and coddled.
It's deeper
When
than
you know, ain't no deeper than that. That was it's right at the surface. It's being pussy and coddled.
coddle maybe.
Like motherfucker, he pussy because
and it definitely sounds like he doesn't. If that's your breaking point, then you ain't had no real struggle. So, but
if you 15 with a roof over your head and nobody's pucking you in your ass, you ain't no struggle, nigga.
and I won't hear shit like, hey, I can't agree with that because my mom would say that same shit, and I think my mom was awful.
Yeah, but you told me about your experience.
Yeah.
This is different. I know this nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with this motherfucker. This nigga,
I'm
as my dad would say, he's living the life of Riley.
Okay, but I'm just saying, having the roof over your
I
head.
don't even know who Riley is. That nigga used to say that shit to me all the time. And he'd be like, I don't know what your problem is. You living the life of Riley.
Sure. Okay.
I just knew. I just took it as,
Living a good life.
yeah, it's like I'm doing something that he ain't approving of, and I was like, man, I don't really want to. He's like, you living the life of Riley.
But I just feel like in some instances, like just having the roof over your head. I mean, I'm sure motherfuckers' life is probably all right, but I'm just saying that motherfuckers like to throw the excuse or shit parents will just say, man, I had a roof over your head. My mom literally said that to me. I had a roof over your head and nobody molested you, so you all right.
Nobody molested me that you know of, Mom.
I never got molested, by the way, but just had to clarify. But
Let's
like,
this nigga be. This
yeah, but just saying, like, folks will use that. She's like, bitch, that shit don't matter, my nigga. You can still be trash and dummy other ways.
All right,
But
so
not going down that path.
living the life of Riley means living the easy life. Existence marked by luxury and carefree attitude. Okay, maybe my dad was onto something. But the term living the life of Riley spread across America training camps during World War I. Soldiers wrote home using a phrase which popularized it. I'm gonna be real with you. My childhood was not hard.
I didn't think that was deep enough to get a Google.
I never looked it up. So I was like, since I'm here.
And since, well, you've been here for 30 plus years and had all the time in the world to Google it.
I got LeVay saying that shit now.
Well, I guess not, since Google didn't exist until.
I just niggas say that shit. Like you say that shit all the time. Niggas say that shit to me at least once every 3 years.
We're going on a tangent. Let's move on. Stay cohesive.
This podcast is tangents. That's what this basically is, a tangent podcast. Let's talk about this little bitch stealing DoorDash.
I got to pull that up. So you get the preface that.
So, hold on a second.
I didn't think that was on the docket.
I'm fucking dying. Was it? Oh, you want to talk about the haunted house?
We can pull it up. Haunted house.
The shit that I sent you.
I didn't have any of that pulled
Anyway,
up.
I got a what would you do scenario. This nigga Brad is just totally disregarding me today. I got a what would you do scenario, right?
Okay.
What would you do if you go outside and you saw two little kids, a Jaquisha and a Theo eating your food outside? What would you do? Like, if you pull it up, I could give it some preface. But, he's just Make me look bad right now. Do. There she is. You know, this little bitch was. I don't like the fact that she was so smug. By the way, like when she was eating the food and she was on her phone, like bitch.
I clicked the video, but no, it took me to the Shade Room page. But so what? So she came home and she
went
eating?
outside to get her DoorDash, and Lil Ma was eating the shit. Here it is. Yo, throw us to the end. Oh, there you got it.
Protecting sensitive information. Mother.
You ordered that. Oh, Grubhub? No.
Look at her.
Yeah.
Look at she on the
DoorDash.
phone.
I ordered Chick-fil-A. That's my Chick-fil-A cup right there with the Chick-fil-A right there with my fruit cup. You ain't had no business touching that.
Why she didn't take it from her right then and there?
You're not gonna do it again?
I ordered DoorDash and come outside, and some kids was straight smacking my food.
You ordered
I
that.
hope that shit didn't just bust out the video.
Oh,
That'd be all right.
No.
Look how she looking though. Her face is killing me. Like the smugness of her face.
I mean, that means that's when kids is lying and they trying to make it come off. What do you mean my mom gave me this, nigga? I don't think hell, fat ass.
Like, so what would you do if you came outside? You saw them kids smashing your food.
I mean, well, that little girl was definitely cruising for a bruising, but
Beat away, don't show no bruises.
but I don't know because I still want to know like how did the DoorDash person drop it off and she didn't immediately go outside and get it? It had to have been sent out there for a while.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you. They probably was sitting there chilling, and then you know some people when they get food dropped off, they don't get it right away. They you know I'm in the shower or you know or shit like that. She could have been in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say she could have been doing something where she wasn't able to get her Chick-fil-A right away. So little kids are sitting there, they peeping that shit. They're fuck that. We about to get that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was sharing it with her little boyfriend, her little Asian boyfriend.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was an Asian boy.
I ordered
That's why I said,
DoorDash
Theo, look at
and
look at
come
them Crocs.
outside.
Both of them got Crocs. They living.
Yeah.
Look at Theo. What are you doing? Look at her face, like Grubhub, and then how she on the phone just. As a matter of factly, that pisses me off. Number one, right there, I'm slapping that on her head.
That's what I'm saying. Why she didn't take it? Clearly, this ain't your fucking shit.
But then again, the lady that's talking don't sound.
Like she's that old.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sound like she's maybe 15, 16. Like this little girl and homie got to be maybe 11, 12.
Yeah.
So she's definitely still a kid, and that's probably why she's talking to her like that. 'Cause like I'm sure if that was a whole adult, she probably would be like, "My bad." I don't know how she was able to get the cops to pull up on her, hit her with the Beyond Scared Straight move.
Probably hit the mom up. Look,
Yeah.
I'll never do it again. Look at the fucking cops, just like yo.
She's like El Policia. Is that North Carolina? But,
Yeah, look like it.
But yeah, they was hitting her with the Beyond Scared Straight move. Like, don't do that shit. Hopefully that teaches her not to take what doesn't belong to her. She was so unbothered until the police came. She
Yeah,
learned her
that's what I
lesson.
don't like the unbotheredness about it.
Because now they just don't give a damn. So I look through the phone like she ordered something.
That's what I'm saying.
Grubhub. I mean, you were really not saying nothing.
No,
Give it a bing.
I'm trying to say. I'm asking, what would you do?
I said what I would do.
But I'm saying
Beat
like
the shit out of her.
he said beat the shit out of her. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm smacking all the food. You know what I'm saying? I'm stopping on shit, even though I paid for it. And I'm going up like, yo, where the fuck do you live, little girl? I don't even be involving parents like that. Like when I go and just be like, you know, hey, you know your kid, like my mom was super like that. Like the fucking kids threw a football at the satellite dish one time.
Mm-hmm.
She went on a rampage through the neighborhood to find where these little niggas live. I was embarrassed.
You was with her?
No.
Okay.
Nigga was in my room looking out the blinds like this.
Hey,
But
man.
I dig it. But like you going and shit like that, like motherfucking I'd be like, yo, this little fucking chick, oh my God, she put on the act right now. I don't even believe this shit. Yo, put this bitch in cuffs, man. I'm to the fullest extent of the law. How you gonna eat somebody else's food? That's why you that big now. Bitch.
A child.
I know, she's a bitch though. You can be a child and be a little bitch. Like, you telling me if you was talking to somebody, they
What
did
was
some
that?
Huh?
That happened a long time ago.
long time ago. What did the little bitch say? And you just said,
That shit was something else, man. About I think that little girl.
She was like
that little girl
this.
70.
She was like, Grubhub? You know what I mean? She's on her phone and she talking to us. She like, nigga, what? Don't make me take this hoodie off and choke you with it.
I said I think she was only talking to her like that because the girl that walked up on her sounded like she was a little kid too. Well, a teenager anyways. I said I'm sure if it was an adult, she's like, nigga, run my fucking food. She's not gonna sit and talk all crazy. Like she had that big ass phone, but I'm sure you're not gonna be able to call nobody.
Yeah, she probably wasn't intimidating. I guarantee you, if I rolled up on that little girl,
Oh yeah,
they dropping that food and they're gone.
Dropping that food, calling her mom, big black scary man just walked up on me.
Like, yo.
Get him out of here, please. And you would have been in cuffs.
Why are you walking up on my wife? Like, yo, your little girl just wanted my step and ate my shit. I got the ring cam. It's like, but it's a bit of rashness. Remember the fucking kid, the little fat kid with the ring cam, and he went to go pick up the package?
Yeah.
And it said, doo, you're being recorded. And he said, hi. I was just playing. And then he started having a whole 2-minute conversation with nobody.
Yeah.
That shit was work it out. That shit was crazy.
I mean,
Oh God, I just said, fuck you.
what?
When I be talking about stuff, that shit was crazy. It's just, I didn't think about that shit. That shit was crazy. Just be like, all right, next thing. Like,
Yeah. That's about what they ended on. This is not necessarily isn't necessarily the best. What would you do? Because what nigga's gonna be like?
some niggas would be like, I would just let him have it. Fuck it.
No. I don't think anybody would say that, especially
I think some niggas would.
with her talking like that. Grubhub, like she got that big ass phone. I know your ass got money. Well, your mama do. Tell your mom to.
I was talking to Vay about this. When that lady closed that door, she beat the shit out that girl.
Oh, for sure.
She beat the shit out that girl.
For sure. She already holding her by the arm so she can't run away.
Yeah.
No, nigga, hold these white officers. They just probably say, you see, next time they come here, they're gonna put 6 in your ass.
But I'm about to put some on your ass right now.
Yeah.
Strip!
I hated a butt naked beat down. It's so.
I tell the story about my little cousin that got beat all the time. I told that shit the other day. Niggas was horrified. Like I told it to a white person. He was like, that's abuse.
They say.
I said, hey man.
Niggas.
Little nigga kept peeing in the bed, fam. I'll never forget that. I ain't never seen a nigga hit with a belt and all the blood out his ass said, we out. And his ass turned white. Turned white as my headband. Nigga is my complexion. Hit his ass turned white. Not from ash. Not from hitting hit with the belt. From his blood just said, I'm out. We not finna stick around for this. And then when that belt wrapped around, he was naked, by the way. When that belt wrapped around and hit him in the dick, I said, oh, I still feel that shit.
Crazy.
Capital punishment, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
What if he peed in the bed after that?
Then he has a death sentence at that point. Or at that point, that means he's a real one.
So calmly said, hey, can you and your brother come here real quick? Just need you to hold his legs and you hold his arms. So we holding this nigga butt naked, stretched out. Now my aunt is not weak.
But y'all had this nigga in the 4-horse shit.
Yeah. No, well, not like that. He was like this.
Oh.
And we had him stretched out. And she went and got her muscle belt. And she hit this nigga. The first hit. My aunt never ever. I don't even think my aunt ever yelled at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, or me and my brother, like, she was just super nice. I knew she was about it. But she was super nice to us. This little nigga said, she said, hey, can you come here real quick? And we holding this nigga, right? We holding this nigga. And then she gets the muscle belt. I go,
what does that mean?
You know, the belt that niggas wear when they lifting weights.
She hit him with that?
She hit him with, yes. And you would think, them shits is heavy. You would think that she would hit him and it'd be like, she said, told your ass about peeing in the all the force. And I looked at his ass. No pedo. Pause. All the things. All right. And his ass turned white. She is not weak. She's still not weak. I would never fuck with my aunt, even in her advanced age.
And the muscle belt though, the weightlifting belt.
Yeah,
that shit is
the Hulk Hogan belt for anybody that needs a fucking.
Yeah, those shits is not light compared to a regular belt. One of them shits is.
She swung that shit like it was a regular belt.
That shit is dead ass like 10, 15 pounds.
She swung that shit like it was a regular belt. My aunt is not weak. She used to bowl, nigga. I think she used like 13-pound balls. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But like, she hit that nigga. This nigga was squirming and shit. Me and my brother holding this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then like one of the times she hit, the belt went under him. He naked, by the way. The belt went under him. Hit him in the balls. Felt so bad. I'll never forget that shit.
How did it even happen?
Never. What do you mean?
Like, how did it get under him if y'all was holding him?
See, we kids, man. Like, I wasn't an adult. Hey, holding on this nigga.
I mean, but I'm saying like
I started to feel bad.
If he was on his
pause, we holding him in the air.
Oh,
he wasn't on the bed. Like we wasn't holding him down. We were holding this nigga.
Oh, actually holding him.
Yes.
That's insane. What kind of torture device? Well, that's like a finishing move in WWE. If somebody she come and like hit him with a leg drop and crack his spine in half.
Listen, dog, that motherfucker got the wiggling. He kept peeing in the bed though. Like she told him the whole weekend, yo, go to the bathroom before you go to sleep. Kept ruining her shit. Bro.
I feel that.
I'll never forget that shit. Never.
That's disgusting.
Oof.
Really beat that nigga to the white meat show.
Yo.
Big pause. I guess I could kind of go into the shit, my little theory.
What's your theory?
About niggas will fuck kids if there was no age of consent.
100%.
And that shit kind of arose from, like, for the past couple weeks, we talked about like the age of consent of like being, you know, there's no difference from somebody being 17 versus them being 18. And that stupid chick talking about raising to 25. I don't know I don't know if changing it would even like do much in terms of like helping niggas in the law. Like you said, that dude that was smashing shit when they were both 17, he turned 18 and then he got bodied. But with the age of consent being there, I believe that is stopping a lot of niggas from. That's the only thing that is stopping niggas from trying to fuck little girls.
It's either this: get this young ass pussy or go to jail.
Bless you.
Hey, thank you. It ain't worth it.
Damn, I should have waited. But cause it's like when Catch Me Outside girl had first like bust on the scene, she was only like 14, and it was niggas that was like, yo,
grown niggas was in her DMs.
Yo,
that is confirmed. We seen the shit.
Yeah, what you trying to get into, and then niggas like, oh, I'm just 14. I'll wait. So that means if you didn't have to wait, you'd be trying to blow some 14-year-old back out, and that shit is not cool.
We know that niggas would have did the shit because when she turned 18, remember when she dropped the OnlyFans?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even get naked.
Yep,
niggas was on it. Frame one.
Yeah.
Soon as she dropped it when she turned 18, $2 million in a day. So that's how you know how many niggas was on her ass.
Yeah.
But then they ask you though, I say this. Would you, well, you're not that old. I got pushback for fucking saying, like, they asked me, like, what's the youngest girl you would fuck? 19?
Let's talk about it.
Legal. Anything like a kid though.
But if that wasn't there, would you go lower?
No, not at all. I don't fuck. I look at like little kids, like they're little kids. Like how can you sexualize a little kid? You know what I mean?
But I guess I would go like.
But then you can kind of say that you're trained, like in your mind, like at 19, that a switch flips. But you look at I look at little kids, man. I'm like, motherfucker, I see some niggas like staring at like little kids. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, B? Niggas like this.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think a 19-year-old boy is a grown man?
No.
So why isn't it a ninth?
What we go by grown? What's grown though? Let's ask the question of what grown is.
I guess mentally aware enough to make smart decisions.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I don't know. I feel like at a certain point, like old head niggas, like niggas that's like 50, 60, still like, yeah, I still fuck an 18-year-old. At what point do you look at them as like, who do you look at as a child?
You can look at them and be disgusted. Like, I mean, be real with you. Like, she's 19. She probably don't really know shit. Like though, I was talking to my homeboy about the whole 72 virgin shit. I wouldn't want 72 virgins. Like, if I was to blow myself up and I get some bitches in the afterlife, give me like 10 sluts that got like 20 bodies. I need some bitches that know some shit. I ain't trying to sit here in the afterlife and teach 72 bitches on what I want. You know what I mean? I need some seasoned bitches. I need them seasoned. So like, yeah, but that old head niggas like. But then again, man, some of these bitches out here don't even look like they're 18.
But that'd be the shit though.
Get you fucked up.
Yeah. Even nigga going through TikTok and seeing somebody. Anytime I see a chick doing a dance, I'm going straight to the comments to see, because somebody gonna say, yo, she's 15, bro. And then I gotta see what niggas are still saying when niggas know that she's 15. And niggas is not giving a fuck that she's 15.
Demon time.
Or we'll just say for the sake of it that those niggas are also underage. So I get at that point it doesn't matter. Yeah. But I feel like that is a legal like loophole within itself. Like, yeah, if you both are underage, shit can fly. But if one of you is overage and the other one is not, then it's statutory.
If you know somebody is 16, even if the age of consent is 16, you looking like, yeah, that bitch is I can't do that, man. That's too young. That's too young. But like they dropped the video in one of the chats before, and she was like, "How old am I?" She's like, "I'm thinking, well, that bitch like got to be like 20. That bitch was 14." I said, "Yep." Delete that fucking video on my phone. It was a TikTok though, so it was nothing malicious, but still, it's like,
I mean, but
shit crazy, the world crazy, man. But I'm telling you right now, the only thing that's stopping niggas from not fucking 10-year-olds is fucking the law. You know what I'm saying? The threat of jail. And I'm gonna be honest with you too. Y'all think it's all niggas. Bitches be on super demon time too.
Oh yeah.
I know a bunch of niggas that fucking when motherfuckers was like 10 and shit, motherfucking like 18-year-old bitches trying to suck their dick and shit like that. So not trying to, actually pulled it off, and they be like, you tell your cousin who's the dude, and they be like, oh nigga, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? It's different between a boy and a girl. You know what I mean? It's different between a boy and a girl. Like a girl be like, yeah, you know, motherfucking 20-year-old Johnny like touch my Janie. Like, yo, you jumping this nigga.
Yeah.
But you 11, you getting top from a 17-year-old. Hey, I mean, like Tyler Perry.
I mean, that's, I guess, like you said, niggas was trained.
Yeah.
With that way of thinking, just like, yeah, as from a young age, niggas is like bred to bag.
But it's like, is it in you though to see somebody it was never in me like that? Not even when I was 18, and I would see like a bitch that's young, and be like, I'm trying to get nah, man. I was trying. When I was 18, I was trying to fuck some older bitches. I was trying to fuck bitches that in my grade, and I was trying to fuck older bitches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I was like, fucking, let's say 26, I was fucking with like 19 and like 23-year-olds. But then as you get older, like, it's all about phases in your life. Now that I'm older, I like bitches that know shit. You know what I mean? Oh, you know, only had you 22, 23, you only had sex with one dude. I got the time to train you. All right? Now you talk to a 28-year-old. 28-year-old got about 6, 7, 8, 10 bodies. We getting somewhere. That means listen. So plus when you get you got some young sluts that'll be like when they 23, they be like, oh, you know, I like this because you know I blah, 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 blah. Like, but like when you get like older, like the bitches are about 30 now. Let me tell you something. These 30-year-old bitches are sluts. All right, and it's fucking fantastical. Fantastical. You know what I mean?
No.
You don't know. Well, I know you don't know what I mean, but niggas know what I mean. But like, you ever fuck like a bitch that's just an absolute, like just an absolute slut bag, and just do some shit that when you done, you go like this. I gotta come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the niggas.
Okay.
Talk about the niggas out in the Banter Debauchery world. I'm like Doc with David Copperfield. Can you feel me? Pause.
Gross. Yeah, I don't know.
But like all that underage shit, all the motherfuckers fucking with like, I hate niggas that'll fuck with like niggas that get caught with child porn. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck is wrong with you, big dog?
I don't know. I look at this shit as like
Jared Fogle.
I feel like
Nigga that was a principal in Ferris Bueller.
women, like dudes look at women and the only thing they're really gonna judge the woman off of is physical appearance. But like once you find out how old they are, then it's like you move accordingly. But I don't know, man.
But then again, it's society, my nigga. Because remember back in the day, motherfucking Elvis, well, how old was the bitch that Elvis married? Was she like 14?
Yeah.
Niggas didn't blink an eye, nigga.
He was white and niggas liked him. So.
But way back, Edgar Allan Poe's wife, 12, 14.
White niggas.
It's all about society, dog. It's all about like what you said, the laws. Like if there was no fucking statute of limitation, niggas would be going wild out in these streets.
Yeah.
Niggas already going wild out in these streets and low, but like, you know, you just need a Donald Trump of fucking pedophiles to just come out and be like, yo. I mean, all of them going, we support you. Like, none of that bullshit.
And they're just like,
I'm never on that train.
Yeah, that's like the niggas that's coming out now.
I kill a nigga if you come near my niece. I will kill you.
Oh, you know niggas trying to normalize that shit now. I said it a while ago. They got they different versions. They trying to like, oh, you know, pedophilia doesn't necessarily mean I want to fuck kids. I just find kids attractive, but I don't want to do nothing to them and blah, blah, blah. Like niggas is they trying. Give them time.
Find kids attractive.
Give them time.
You find something attractive, that means you want to fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Give them time. Or who knows? They trying to attach to the LGBT shit, but them niggas is giving them pushback. But we'll see. Somebody they'll find a way to collectively group up and make enough noise to where niggas got to hear them.
Nigga Patreon I listen to
LBGTP.
And nigga Patreon I listen to that motherfucker said, y'all watch, they gonna start making that shit normal. And then y'all gonna be like, how did this happen?
Because y'all want everything to be accepted. Everything. Certain shit needs to get shut down so you don't let other shit in.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
I posed this question on Facebook and LeVay wilded out. I said, we all know somebody that wouldn't tell us they got bit by a zombie. This nigga LeVay said, I won't because I'm taking everyone with me. I'm going to be mad that I got bit and I'm taking it out on everyone else. And I think that is just the most selfish shit ever. Would you tell somebody if you got bit by a zombie if you was in a group?
No.
Wow. You are a piece of shit.
You know this.
Yeah, that's right. But I didn't think it was like, you gonna kill everybody because you dying?
If you're in the group, I'm not telling.
Why not?
You literally said as soon as you find out you're going to kill me on the spot.
You're dying anyway.
I don't want to die. I'm not down by your hand, bitch.
Get Theo to kill you.
Y'all not going to kill me. I'm going to leave the group.
You just gonna leave?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I will fucking leave.
I feel like you would stick around and then fucking you'd be like this on
as soon as I get like that, niggas gonna automatically assume, yo, this nigga bit and then put me down. If niggas show any sign of weakness that wasn't there before, niggas gonna automatically try to put me down. So at that point, I would just have to leave the group so I can die on my own and then come back and then maybe fuck y'all niggas up if y'all aren't prepared for me. I don't know how much of my brain I retain I don't know what kind of zombie I would be. So I would.
You wouldn't let me kill you if you got bit by a zombie?
No.
Why?
I'm not dying.
You're dying already though.
It doesn't matter. You're not gonna kill me when I still have sense of myself. When I have sense of self.
You're gonna die.
Not by anybody's hand.
The zombie's hand?
But the zombie ain't holding the fucking.
So you really gonna
block.
just gonna fucking just travel to Earth being a zombie?
Better than.
And then have the the brain sparks that be like, yo, this is where I came from, and then trug your ass back and then fucking risk infecting somebody else. Because you're selfish enough
yes.
to not fucking say you are a piece of shit. Wow.
And I don't care. I don't have to care. I'm fucking dead anyways, nigga.
But you take other people
Why
with?
would I give a fuck? I'm finished.
That is some bullshit. So you the nigga that wouldn't say niggas get bit. You the nigga that do like this?
I'm the nigga that's gonna leave.
I don't believe you will leave.
Why would I stay?
Because you want some. What would you tell
Why
us?
would I stay?
What would you tell us? Yo, I'm about to go get some supplies and then leave. Brad,
I wouldn't say anything.
You just leave.
Yes.
Nah, nigga. I'm tracking you. Then we go look for you. Because we don't know what happened. Because you know how niggas are. I wouldn't look for you. You just gone.
I know.
But
I'm pretty sure you would encourage other niggas to not look for me.
But
either.
they wouldn't listen to me. They would be like, nah, man, Brad part of the group.
I don't believe that for a second.
We gotta
B-Rob would be on his military man shit. Hey, that nigga Brad probably got cleaned up by now.
This nigga Bryson
Ted is indifferent. So he probably wouldn't care one way or the other, but he probably would still be like, man, if the group gonna stay, then I'll stay. But if the group gonna go, I'll go. And then Theo probably just gonna ride with whatever you say because he trusts you. He looks up to you to be the head, the brute. And he's gonna follow the brute. Cause and niggas would be stupid to not follow the brute.
I'm gonna be real with you.
If you say don't go, they're probably not gonna go.
If you just happen to disappear, I'm gonna find you and kill you. Cause I already know the deal.
That's fine. I go out on my terms, not yours. Your terms is you're gonna blow my fucking head off. Sorry, bitch. Not gonna give you the chance. You'll do that shit when I'm already gone.
I'm trying to help you out though. Do you want to?
How is that helping me?
Do you want to go through the pain of turning into a zombie?
Sure.
You what?
How do we know it's pain?
Have you know? How many zombie movies have we watched?
Niggas get weak.
And they die like all that labor and breathing. Like you gotta come with your own mortality. Like you about to go, man. Fuck that shit.
I've already come to sense my own mortality. If I'm bit, at that point, if I didn't have it before, it's here now.
So you just not gonna, she'll not let me help you out. See you to the other side.
See, you keep talking about helping a nigga out.
I'm helping you out.
The help is subjective in this case.
You think so? I don't think so.
It's very subjective.
I don't think so.
Agree to disagree?
Niggas is saying that I would be the one to not tell people bullshit. Get me up out of here. I'll be the nigga that'll be like this. Ah, shit. Is it really suicide?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Amen.
Call me Adele, nigga. Hello from the other side.
I feel that, but hey, you do whatever you want to do, my nigga. But you can't get mad at somebody for.
I can.
That's fine. But in the instance that shit happens, then you're just gonna have to deal with the consequences later. And
I'm not letting you get bit and then go off on your own and then fucking come back and then risk infecting the fucking other people because you want to be on some.
You're not gonna catch me,
nigga.
As soon as I get bit, I will have enough sense of self to get the fuck out of Dodge.
You just going to get bit and just leave. You just gonna walk away? You gonna run away?
It would depend. It would depend on how it happened. This one, this shit is a completely made up scenario. This shit would probably never happen in a lifetime. Because I always say that if a zombie apocalypse ever happened, the world would just fucking nuke itself, and then we'd all kill each other. So I don't think this shit would happen regardless. But if we get bit, if we're doing team shit and I get bit, then I expect you to clap me before I even get a chance to try to leave.
Maybe I don't see you get bit.
And then if that's the case, then it's gonna leave. Or I just sprint away. Yo, Brad, what the fuck happened? Where's Brad going? If I say don't follow me, then that's your cue to try to follow me. But keep it a bean.
Just gonna keep it a bean. I'm just gonna put this.
I'm athletically.
No, you're right, but can't outrun a bullet, motherfucker.
Yeah, you gotta get me first. If I'm not already hitting full flat on your ass.
I'm telling you right now. I'm putting this in my brain right now.
The initial bite, and I still got senses. Nigga, I'm getting the fuck out of there. Your ass ain't finna catch me, nigga.
I'm not even gonna chase you. I'm gonna lick shots at your ass though, because I'm gonna think back to this conversation. Like, oh, this nigga Brad. Not let this nigga come back. Nah, I be damned. Ain't that much fucking friend compassion in the world. I will get all you niggas out of here.
If I'm a zombie, I wouldn't expect you to have any kind of. I'm not saying don't
some
kill me.
Some niggas, I see the zombie. Oh my god, like the stupid Train to Busan shit. When that fucking girl got bit and that motherfucker was holding her and shit.
I mean,
move.
We don't talk about that. That nigga deserved to die. And any review I've seen of that movie said that nigga deserved to die because that was stupid. But I'm just saying, if I get bit, hopefully it's not in the leg. So I can still have full sprinting power. I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. Only you will know, and I guess Mick if he's with us for some reason. And and then at the same time, we all have to be together. Like at this point, like the whole, even think about shit like this, you have to think, you gotta put so much shit into perspective. Like even we were talking about the shit in the chat. Why would we all be together? Why would we talking about meet up at the shop? You saying meet up at your, you saying you going home. Well, how would everybody even be together to even survive any apocalypse? Like niggas probably wouldn't even be together like that. Nigga, I get bit on my own and just fucking die in a hole somewhere.
Would you have it in you to kill Renata if she got bit?
Frame one. Well, I do whatever she says. If she says she doesn't want to, if she says kill me, then I would kill her. But
what if she goes, no.
She wants to spend her last days, last moments, however. I don't know how long it takes for niggas to turn. And there's some niggas it's instant, some niggas they ride the shit out for a while. But I would, if she wanted to stay, I'd be like, all right, my nigga, cool. But we're gonna duct tape your mouth. Even if you fucking if you turn without me knowing, like it's a quick turn and I don't know, then you ain't gonna be able to bite me. And then I'm gonna put you down. You making that face?
I'm just thinking about what I would do if certain people got bit.
Kill, right? Murder, right?
It's not really murder if you turn into a zombie. It's more like mercy if you ask me.
Well, good thing we're not asking you. You asked me. I didn't ask you shit. And me personally, long story less long. If I got bit, I would attempt to leave. And if you stop me, you stop me. And if I get away, then make sure y'all niggas is nowhere within that radius for me to come find you.
Start walking away. Yo, Brad, where you going, man?
I'm not walking nowhere.
So I see you running. AR aimed.
See, this is, who would even say you would have an AR? Whatever. Who cares? At this point, now I'm getting too into specific, but this is a very specific situation.
It is.
It's very specific. So you would need all the details laid out, like what kind of gun, what kind of firearms would we have, who would all be in the group to even witness this shit going down. Too much shit to think about. We have to plan this shit out beforehand. And then we'll revisit this some other time, but you need all the details before you damn come at me with just a random question of off the dome, I'm going to leave.
Okay.
That's my off the dome answer. And your answer is, I'm not going to let you.
Not going to let you.
Sure. I'll burn your motherfucking ass. Right here. Fuck you thought this shit was, nigga.
I mean, you run.
My takeoff is immaculate, big dog. You ain't seen me move. That's all I'm fucking. You ain't seen me move, nigga.
Hey, man. Speaking in the vein of horror, a man finds a creepy doll and a note. Hold on a second, y'all.
A man found an ad.
A man found an ad from Daily News and a note that don't allow pop-up blockers. Get out the way.
Who?
Oh, damn. Mario Van Peebles died? Oh, Melvin Van Peebles is dead.
A new homeowner was greeted with a housewarming gift that gives people proper chills. Jonathan Lewis told Liverpool Echo after getting the keys to his new house, he started exploring the place, which included a space under a stairway that had been sealed with drywall. The previous owners had a refrigerator, but there was now wire coming out the wall. Got a hammer and decided to check it out. I knocked through a hole the size of a fish on the light in there, and there was a doll sitting there. Upon further examination, he realized that rag doll was holding a handwritten note addressed to the home's new owner. Thank you for freeing me. My name is Emily. The original owners lived in this house in 1961. I didn't like them, so they had to go. All they did was sing and be merry. It was sickening. Stabbing was my choice of death for them, so I hope you have knives. I'm getting the fuck out of this house.
So
nigga, that shit
fucking fast.
That shit slick gave a nigga chills just reading that.
He said
like,
gave a nigga chills.
Nigga, what the fuck? The letter ended, hope you sleep well, along with a drawing of a face with 2-letter X's for eyes.
Some of my friends told me to put my house back on the market and move out, but I think it's just a laugh. The gag is hilarious. That's why white people always die in horror movies.
Nigga, what? The house is located in whatever.
where Paul McCartney was born, 1942. Damn, he older than my mama.
Nigga, please. You mean to tell me I find a note that says I stabbed them niggas to death or whatever the fuck and hope you sleep well with 2 dead eyes? Bitch, please.
I seen enough Annabelles to know that suck my dick. I'm out. I'm not living in that house. Calling the realtor, yo, put this shit back on the market.
Nigga, please. Shout out to him for like specifically finding that shit. Like a fridge had been there. Yeah, it's wires, and it was wires hanging out the wall. So what the fuck is really going on in that room?
Nigga, why are you busting through walls anyway, yo? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, man, that shit crazy, man.
All right,
I'm joking. But why are you busting through walls anyway? You looking for something? Some would say he might have planted it there.
I mean, it said there was wires hanging out the wall, so you were trying to see what it was.
There was
the previous owners had a refrigerator in the area where there was now a wire coming out of the wall. They took a hammer and decided to check it out. I guess this is the wire specifically. He was just trying to see what that wire led to, and it led into this little small room.
Yeah, that's just nuts as fuck. I'm out, man.
That is something else.
Can't do it.
And the fact that this would be like the style of doll that the real Annabelle is.
Yeah.
Like this old Victorian ass doll just sitting in a room with a piece of paper, handwritten, sitting in his lap.
Niggas say, yo, I'm gonna scare the shit out of whoever comes to this motherfucking next.
It could be, but then they'll also have to expect that the nigga will bust down the wall. Thank you for freeing me. My name is Emily. Well, Emily, we'll just get ready for a long stay because I'm getting the fuck out of here. But what do you do? Because you can't just drop everything and get rid of the fucking house.
Says who, nigga?
I mean, put it back on the market, sure, but that's if somebody buys it.
I mean,
Frame
fuck,
one.
yo, you gotta take that L then. I'm taking that L.
That's rough.
Thursday. I'm taking that fucking L. Fuck that shit. I'm gone, nigga. I'm going. I'm going. I'm not sticking in the house with no fucking creepy ass dog. I done seen. Listen, man, I seen Annabelle Begins. That was one of the fucking scariest doll movies I've ever seen in my life.
That was the newest one?
That was the second one. That was a sequel.
Oh, the one with the girl with the cripple?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Did you see what you think of the newest one? Or did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Okay. I still think that one was probably the best one. What do we got here? I don't think we care about this.
Nah, you can get rich.
Like 2.5 hours. We can end on this shit. I don't think, have we talked about Sha'Carri Richardson and all the shit talking she's been doing, or is that exclusively in the group chat?
I think that's exclusively in the group chat.
All right, but to anybody that's been under a rock, Sha'Carri Richardson, I don't think we talk about her at all in the podcast.
Do you want to do it now, or?
I mean, we could do a little deep dive. You know, she had a little thing. She was whatever her little event was. She had one, lost a spot in the Olympics because she was high on that weed.
Weed.
Got a Nike deal, and she was just popping a whole bunch of big shit. She did a race. She did a race a couple weeks ago against a couple of Jamaicans. Got blown the fuck out in last place.
Then she did another race and came in 6th.
We was talking a whole bunch of shit after the race. Who was that other woman that said something about her?
I think this. I don't remember her name, but Mick says she's running American royalty.
Yeah,
in the track game.
Yeah, so someone asked her about her, and she like only had nothing but good things to say. Oh, she got a bright future, blah blah blah. And then Sha'Carri went on Instagram and was basically like, yeah, you can say all that on all the stuff you say on TV don't mean shit. You didn't hit me up personally, blah blah blah. I'm like, shut up.
Hood rat shit, Agent of Chaos shit.
Yeah. So and then everybody started to shit on her like, fam, because Mick like, yo, if you come at America's sweetheart, there's no defending that. Like, she literally did nothing but say good things about you, and then you turn around and act like a little biot.
And from what I hear, this person is like the American sweetheart. It's like she's a cool cat. So like a cool cat, what is it, 70s? It's like she's a cool person. So like for Sha'Carri to come and be like, yo, she on a hood rat shit, me against the world.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean? But it's not you against the world, it's you against you, because the only person that's fucking herself is you.
Yeah. So
her nipples pierced though. But she ain't got no titties, so
yeah, nobody cares.
I do.
Whatever, nigga. So Usain Bolt also, huh? I noticed. So that's what I'm trying to wrap this shit up. So Usain Bolt also had something to say about her as well. The fastest man alive. He was doing this is once again, he wasn't just talking about her just randomly. He was doing an interview and someone asked him, what advice would you have for Sha'Carri? And he said she needs to train harder as well as be focused and not say too much. I don't want to go to what she said just yet. What did he say?
I think it was at the top, right?
No, this is down here. He was talking about Jamaicans. According to Bolt, Sha'Carri's penchant for trash talking makes her Jamaican competitors want to beat her even more. Jamaicans were vexed because she was talking a lot of shit before the actual race. It's just one of those things. Jamaicans don't like when you talk shit about us because we are very proud people. So if you talk about us, we want you to back it up. It definitely gave those women the boost they need or the extra push to win. No, he's not retired. Let's see. So essentially, he just said, talk less, train more. Or if you are going to talk shit, back it up.
As anybody would say.
Yeah. So
except for this new world where niggas could talk shit and be trash and everybody be like, well, at least he tried.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So in an Instagram story, she posted, everybody want to give advice in the media, but none of them actually take the time to speak to her outside the media. So I feel they stop speaking on me when you don't even speak to me.
If they ask him a question, what's he supposed to say? Well, I'm going to talk to her when I see her. So, you know, I ain't going to answer that right now. You ask a question, you going to answer the question. Shut up, bitch.
I don't like that she keeps saying that shit. Nobody's hitting me up specifically to say to tell me this stuff. They only saying this stuff in the media and blah blah blah. Like, fam, the shit is, it is what it is, fam. I wouldn't tell Sha'Carri. I would tell her to train hard and be focused and not say too much. If you talk that big talk, you have to back it up. But yeah, how you like? She's getting mad at established people for answering questions in interviews. And it ain't their fault that that niggas are bringing you up to them. Like, folks see the potential in you, but you got to shut the fuck up.
She's on that me against the world shit. She's on a me against the world mentality where everybody's fucking against me. That's what she's on, and that's why she acted like this. She need to stop that shit. Somebody need to pull her aside and be like, nigga, these are motherfuckers trying to help you out. Just get on your grind. Stop being so fucking catty.
Well, it sounds like that's what she's telling people to do. You know, you don't take the time to speak to me outside of the media. But I feel like even if somebody said that to you outside the media, you might still react the same way.
Listen, man, her circle should have, before, when she ran that little shit that she ran, she's gonna be like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing smoking weed? But she probably got agents of chaos around her that don't like that she was about to ascend. I'm pretty sure that there's people in her circle that are glad she's getting blown the fuck out and he's racist. Instead of bigging up like, yo, you could do this, man. I don't think I ever fucking, I'm not a hater when it comes to my friends. I think I always give motherfuckers props like, yo, you can do this shit, yo. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even though if I know you're going to lose in Tekken tournaments.
Hopefully he makes it this far.
He'll win. I got all the faith in him. He could do it.
But you done already said that you don't believe, so it's not.
I didn't believe before, but now I do.
It's not void. It's not void, man. But yeah, I don't like the fact that, because even I can't find nothing specifically, but I have seen a lot of shit to where Netta saying he's misogynist.
That's the go-to.
He's misogynist for telling her what to do. Like, I saw one somewhere that someone was like, I don't know, it's a man telling a woman what to do for me. Is he? He didn't volunteer his opinion. He was asked a direct question, and he responded like a man, and the winner he is. Every single person can't call you or talk to you in private. Take good advice no matter how they get to you.
Look at this motherfucker. She bugging out, but I agree with her here. Everybody has emotions in her on TV, but never reached out to her behind the cameras and media outlets. Are you really taking Usain Bolt? Well, I don't know. She seems like, I don't need to. She seemed like one of them bitches. We all know a bitch from school that was like that. You ever think, okay, so you're like, no, I don't need your motherfucking help.
Yeah.
I'm saying?
The headline misleading. She's not necessarily wrong. If people want to speak on her, they could tell her directly instead of telling to the whole world. If you want to mentor somebody, you can do it in private. Fuck that, they want to mentor her.
I'm not listening to nobody called Booty Pebbles. When you're a public figure and you make statements publicly, people can have opinions on what you say and do publicly. That's not unique to her. Shaq just told Ben Simmons he wasn't as good as he think it was after demanding a trade, and no one is upset. She is expressible. Well, nobody is upset because Ben Simmons is a man and he is not as good as he thinks he is. She can have an opinion on what they say as well. LMA. I love how always they got to throw a laugh in there. Like,
I feel that they make it, they like they're trying to soften the blow a little bit.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha, like.
This is her opinion, whether you agree with it or not. I never said she couldn't. The difference is people acting like he's wrong and he's not. Anything you say do publicly, people can opine about it publicly. It could have been said.
Golly, what is this? I'm not watching the whole breakdown.
Them niggas is going
I'm trying to find the misogyny.
But what I'm saying is,
she wants him to slide in her DMs.
I would. But my thing is the bitch. Even though you scrolled away, she was saying he was asked a public questions. What's he supposed to go? Oh, no comment. You ain't that bitch ain't nothing to no comment on. I'm a comment, nigga. I'm a runner. Maybe the most decorated runner in history.
Not one bit of well-meaning advice was ever delivered via a microphone or journalist pen. If you can't talk directly to the person to whom you're giving advice, don't be surprised when your advice is dismissed outright. I feel like they're only doing this shit because she's a woman.
Yes, sir. But if the same motherfuckers that are on here is fucking capping for us, like, oh, he's misogynistic, are probably the same ones that was talking shit.
If the GOAT of the sport can't give you advice, you are a lost cause. How is it advice if it's not said directly to the person it's intended for? That's called gossip.
Now, when you ask the question, people are missing the fact. There's niggas that read headlines and don't read articles.
If you read the article, she never said it. She screenshotted someone else's comment and reposted it.
I mean, that's
it's the same
Loki
shit.
saying this.
Like, stop doing that.
Like that video I put up. This is exactly my thoughts. But I didn't say it, but it was my thoughts.
If this girl would have won the race, nobody would be saying anything about her. She lost one race, now everybody
she lost two.
like she's done.
She lost two.
Yeah.
Let's get together. She lost two. Well, if you're tired of sports, you being the fastest, if you get ninth, that means 8 other people are faster than you at this moment. She should have never been kicked out. But but going out and losing to non-Olympians, well, that's not true because the 3 bitches on there were all in the Olympics and they all got gold, silver, and bronze. So, oh fuck, he talking about. This is when you start delving into niggas' comments and they start having half of the information and they don't know shit. This is why I don't read comments, fam. This is why I don't read comments because niggas don't know what the fuck they talking about. And I'm not about to sit there and argue with you, mainly because my shit private. You ain't gonna see it. But like, I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you that you wrong. You know what I mean? Niggas so pressed on the internet to fucking be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, this is what I'm right. And you ever try to tell a nigga, I got a friend that's a Mormon, trying to tell a nigga he's wrong? Mm-hmm. That should have trained you because that nigga will never admit to being wrong.
Yeah.
Nigga said, I cheated in a game where we both have the same abilities.
The unfortunate part is every Olympic sprint champion is getting asked about her, and they're just answering the question. She's adapted a me against the world attitude, and she's losing on and off the track.
There it is. Yeah. You got to dig deep for that one. How many likes that one get? 0. Oh, 9. Okay.
So 0.
Look how deep you got to dig.
Yeah. The interviewer asked him a question about her. She did the same thing when Jimmy Kimmel asked that's her, Alex and Felix about her. Stop holding the athletes accountable when it's the interviewers. You know? What the hell?
You know who would be great?
This nigga, I've seen this nigga multiple times, so he's doing this shit. She dragging it. It was an interview question. He didn't say it out of nowhere. Whoever agrees with her is just weird and lost. She publicly checked him after he publicly spoke on her in a manner she obviously didn't appreciate. What's the problem?
Click on this nigga profile. He look like a little bitch. What's he doing?
You know, if you joke, you can joke back in. Doesn't matter. Oh, he seemed like a
SHW?
Yeah. Civil rights, Mexicans in Texas, Caucasian men. Yeah, SJW. I'm not listening to you, my nigga.
Yeah. He's one of them niggas that ain't got shit going on in his life, so he got to be on the internet trying to be an SJW.
Yeah.
Try to stir the pot with your 209 followers. Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna say, if someone well respected or not who has never spoke to you a day in your life decided to add you with advice on Twitter right now, you all accepting it? So that if Elon Musk decided to advise me right now on Twitter, I would be so humbled by it because he's one of the greatest people of all time. Humility is a very good trait to have. That's fucking facts, my nigga. If anybody that is well respected in the same field, if fucking Joe Rogan added us like, yo, this is how you can grow your podcast.
I'm listening.
with a notepad.
Well, I don't know about notepad, but I'm just gonna screenshot what he said. And,
Fair.
yeah.
You know what the fuck I mean.
Even though now on the new
we just need to end this shit.
on the new iPhone update, you could take text off of pictures. I'm fucking dying.
Anyway, but yeah, if I don't get this. Like I don't know what that is about her though. It definitely seems like she's such a. You just need to stop talking. Just stop talking. I got it. I'll get us out of here. If you don't address me privately, then don't address me at all. Like that is such a backwards ass policy or whatever, or backwards way to go about life. Once you, I mean, it's the same thing that folks always do. Like when you become a public figure, the niggas speak on you publicly.
How old is she? 23. She's still thinking in her old 23-year-old shit. She's a rat, and she's like she on her fucking Wonder Woman shit. You can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, my nigga. Because you over here dying and sneezing. Now I'm breathing in your sneeze particles. I'm not
over
fucking
here
with it.
though.
But you sneeze like 8 times, my nigga. It's getting over here now.
24 times if we count the whole podcast.
All right, my nigga. This is getting over here. Let's get the fuck out.
Hey man, next week, I don't know if we're doing it on Wednesday yet or Saturday, but next week is episode 100 of the podcast. I got a couple ideas. Brett keeps shooting them down because he's a curmudgeon.
Man, let's fucking talk about it, man. We already here to talk about it. Why do you want everybody to be here so fucking bad?
Because it's a podcast. It's a celebration of 100.
Of niggas that ain't really do shit for the pod? Keep it a bean. Who is it? Is it me and you? Or is it everybody? Is that me being a curmudgeon, or is that me thinking about the pod?
I feel like
I'm listening to you, man.
I feel like you being so hands-on with this, you're treating it like a child, and you don't want the child to get vaccinated.
That isn't true.
And we'll vaccinate to the point where you don't want other people's input. But I feel like
It's not true.
we can have a nice little shindig.
But what the fuck would that do for the podcast? That would be a throwaway episode.
Sometimes you can fucking get diamonds out of coal if you apply enough pressure. What that has to do with anything we're talking about is nothing. I just needed time to think in my mind because I'm telling you right now, I'm foggy right now. I'm fucked up. In my head, I'm fucked up. Y'all can't really see it, but nigga, I'm going through it right now.
I just feel as though
You don't think that episode 100 should be an extravaganza?
with us.
What's an extravaganza with us? It's just this. On the anniversary, I got a cake.
Okay.
That cake
Like you
was
saying
too-
an extravaganza. You want to sit here and cook and let other niggas, random niggas just come in here and just say shit. Like that's not a podcast.
I mean, we could have an audience, and then we can have a camera on the audience. Hey, man, y'all tell us what you...
They're not going to fucking say nothing.
They don't never say nothing. And that's the problem. Because you don't give us any ideas. Y'all just sit here and you listen to us ramble for 2.5, 3 hours, and y'all don't fucking give no... Well, some of y'all be sending me shit. Like, GP be sending me shit to put on the podcast.
Do you ever talk about it?
Yeah, the doll shit.
Oh, that came from him?
Yeah.
Shout out GP.
It's his birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday, man.
Shout out to this fucking... This spider
this
is...
little tiny spider that you blew off the microphone like 2 hours ago.
And last week, this nigga is resilient.
He's holding it down.
God damn.
I don't know. I just feel personally like I don't think just having a bunch of random niggas in, whether episode 100 or not, who gives a fuck what these niggas are doing, fam?
That's just your attitude about everything. Say I'm wrong. Say I'm wrong. That's not your attitude about that. That's basically your attitude about everything.
Who gives a fuck what them niggas are doing?
For who gives a fuck what the fuck was that? Who gives a fuck about them niggas? Period. You know what I'm saying? That's you.
These are our homies, and we gonna see them niggas when we see them niggas. But having niggas here having a live audience, that is not. I don't think that's gonna do shit.
Hey,
You saying that? Yeah.
how could it hurt?
let's put a mic in front of them. Let the audience also just ramble and say random shit.
Nope, we can definitely turn the mic off though. Say we can't.
We would be doing a podcast.
Episode 100 though. How many episode 100s are we gonna come across on this podcast? How many?
I said 5 years, so that's at least another one.
That's 200. We're only gonna get 100.
We're only gonna get one of every episode ever.
Yeah, but it's not. It's triple digit. We're in the triple digits.
We are in the triple digits, but I don't know if that's deserving of. To me, I'm just generally trying to wrap my head around the idea of what is that adding.
What is it taking away?
The show.
You think so?
It's not gonna be a show. It's gonna be a bunch of niggas just sitting in here. You know, Theo or whoever else comes, they already trying to be on their podcast. So they're probably gonna just be on whatever. But whether they're on whatever, or whether they're on nothing, like just having random niggas just sitting here is.
They're not random though.
That's weird.
They're our friends.
They are our friends. And our friends want to go do their own podcast.
Listen, my thing is, what could it hurt?
The show.
How you figure?
Because it's not going to be a show.
How you figure?
Because it's going to be.
Explain. You're thinking about
how many niggas? You know what I'm thinking about.
Exactly.
How many niggas is going to be
and
here?
That episode wasn't that bad. To tell you
the fuck it was. How many niggas is going to be here?
I don't know. You don't know who's showing up. Could be 2. Could be 7. Could be 10.
We'll go mid-ground. 5.
Yeah.
5 niggas are in the background while we're trying to do a show.
Yeah.
That's 5 niggas in the background.
Watching live. My brother was in here watching live. He had no problems.
Parker doesn't do anything.
He supports.
He does. But I'm saying when he's around, you may not even notice he's around. If he wanted to come in here and just sit in the corner, then whatever. But you're actively inviting niggas. You're trying to turn this into like a party, like a shindig.
I'm not. I just want to. We should have an audience for 100 episodes. That's a huge mark. Did I ever think I was gonna get to 100 episodes? Yes. Did I think that you were gonna be in this shit? No.
If you was going the rate you was going, my nigga, you'd be on about episode 37 by now.
Maybe 45.
Well, it all depends on whenever Vay would have gotten the mix. I feel like Vay definitely would have tried to take this shit somewhere. If it wasn't me, it would be Vay. Is that a no?
And on that note, folks, I'm gonna get out of here. And next week, we don't know if it's Wednesday or if it's Saturday. If I have my way, which is usually my way, because I let him have an input. But if I really want to do what the fuck I wanted to do, let's be real. I'm just gonna bully this nigga into it.
Nigga, please.
So I'll just bully him into it.
CMB protocol, my nigga. You think I'm listening to shit you gotta say?
You're definitely being a CMB right now, though. Instead of OMB.
We're bouncing ideas off each other.
Really? I'm the only one that come up with ideas. What did you come up with the 100th episode idea?
The episode. Per usual. It's an extravaganza. Why the fuck does it have to be?
Because it's 100 episodes. That's your problem.
You too stuck on fucking you're stuck on milestones when we need to focus on fucking growth, nigga.
Hey, that's facts. But we can still have fun while we're focusing on growth.
We are having fun. I'm just saying for episode 100.
You look at it as like, I look at it as like, oh.
I'm not looking at it as some nigga, like you said, this is baby, love child.
You looking at it as like,
I'm not throwing this to the wayside. I understand, nigga. I'm the one that hopped on the bandwagon. If anybody believed in the dream, it was me.
Yeah, but then let's keep it real. We're not gonna have this. There's not gonna have this talk on here. But you was almost out of here.
That's because my job, nigga.
Hey, I don't let nothing stop me.
I feel that.
The train don't stop. And on that note, you know what they say about chicken.